now.
are live.
Live?
Right.
Is it just me, or does Fred boat sound really crunchy?
Right, bro.
Maybe
Did
a
you
little.
eat a crunch bar?
A little bit, yeah.
You ate a crunch bar.
I'd have to turn it up to see. Hang on.
Huh.
I think that's literally the music choice. I don't think that. I think that's Fredbud. I think that was my music choice. It's a GBA track. You'll have to forgive that.
That's
Okay.
fair.
I love my music with extra crunch.
Crunch.
Hey man, your music's gotta have a real texture to it.
It just doesn't taste right otherwise.
All right. Anyway. Man, RJ gets the beans just when we start, like every week.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, the reason I ask if we're all ready is so people can say, no, hold up, I need to grab something.
Yeah, and then, you know,
Yeah.
it happens.
And then everyone forgets about the thing they wanted to do, and they say, "Yeah, I'm good," and then you hit it, and then they go, "Oh wait, shit."
Or if you're
I got
RJ,
what I
just
need right
get
here.
up without saying anything.
I got what I need right here.
He probably remembers what happens well enough, so we can do the recap.
Okay.
So, you all successfully made it up into the palace on top of the wild magic storm. A little bit of help from the alchemist with a cloud walk potion to help you get you to the temple itself without just plummeting back down to your deaths. Which unfortunately did mean you had to leave Lucky behind because, you know, that would be trouble. To send
How
him
about
up into
maybe
the clouds.
don't let my dog plummet to his death? Death.
Don't hurt Pupper.
Death. Precisely. So, it is you five. You continue to enlist Dinah's help, so she is still with you. You talked plans for a bit, decided stealth was a good option. RJ decided to joke on one of the guards to a point where they got alerted. At least the first floor guards did. A fight broke out. You were all fairly handily victorious in that regard. You made it to the second floor, found an old journal, a book on prayer positioning, and a architectural book that happened to have a rough architectural layout of the building, which you guys have been using. You moved through, found two more guys, one of whom got grabbed by the leg, and while sternly refusing to answer your questions, managed to down poison in some confusion of some sort. His friend, on the other hand, tried to threaten you all with one of those little magic spheres, or call them anti-magic spheres if you like. Little magic grenades, you know. To which you successfully, Cedric wrestled him to the ground where he couldn't throw it and break it. And after a surprising ability of him to withhold the orb from Davi, you cut his arms off and then killed him.
That's right.
In that order. That was all mixed with a bit of general plan talk, how you're going to go about the rest of the temple, and we left off after you executed the man. So you are left in this room, a sort of... You're not sure. There's like wash bins, kind of looks like a laundry area. Of course, everything looks dusty as all hell. You are left with this man's corpse and Davi holding one of the unstable orbs.
Right. What are we doing with that? Pointing at the
Well,
orb.
don't drop it.
Oh, I mean,
Well,
obviously.
I mean, I've got it. We could hold on to it, and we could throw it at the guy.
That
who's
doesn't
up.
sound like a particularly good idea. It has a
No,
rather
I like
wide
it.
range of... Okay.
How wide a range? Do we know how wide a range it was, Ethan?
You don't know specifically, as none of you were present for the first explosion.
And
We can assume it was a pretty wide range considering it was the whole front room of the guard.
Right, you don't know the exact,
Station.
but it was big enough to take a lot of damage to the main guard room, which was around 35 feet wide.
we could
Well, we
use it
just-
as a threat in a pinch.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it, and I'll
Be
throw it.
very, very, very careful with it.
I'll throw it at him when we see him in the room. We'll say, "Hey, fuck you, cultist man."
I think we're going to try talking first, and then we'll have that as like, what are we threatening him to do again? I guess
Is talking really going to be worth it? We already know that they have no clue what's going on.
I want
with
to
the
know what they're
storm here.
doing here in the first place. Period. I want.
Maybe we
answers.
should try talking to him, considering he will likely see us as lowly little peasants that can't do anything. He might just tell us a thing or two, thinking we can't do anything about it.
The other
Okay,
option would be to
but-
threaten
but-
him with the thing to tell us to give us.
But we stand 35 feet away from him just in case.
Also, Edma, I don't mean to be rude, but I think Clem is correct, and I don't think he knew nothing. I think that man was just trying to get under your skin by saying he knew nothing. At least I hope he was, because if they really know nothing, this is embarrassing for an organization.
I mean, he killed himself, so... Well, not that one, but the other one did.
Well, that's sometimes par for the course, depending on what kind of people they attract.
At any rate, I think I speak for many of us when I say I'm tired of not knowing what these people are doing and why. I think we're ready for some answers.
Me too.
That's fair.
All right, I'll unfurl the map.
I guess I'll take it's like a baseball, right?
Yeah, about.
Okay, I'm gonna take the cookie sack that was given to me by from the casino, and I'm assuming most of them are gone at this point because I've just been eating them.
Oh, yeah, you've munched your way through like 90% of these cookies.
Yeah, I'm going to take what's left in the bag and just, and then I'm going to put that in the cookie bag and then put it on my waist.
Okay.
Well, if we ever go back to that casino, I'd like to get more of those cookies. They were pretty good. I like the assortment and the variety. I like the snickerdoodles the best.
Davi, you can get cookies at more than just a casino. You realize that, right?
Where else would they be?
Just about anywhere.
If you find
A bakery,
he's-
perhaps?
He's going to turn the corner. I guess wherever this is, he's gonna like go around a bend and be like,
So there is no bend. This is like a triangular shaped room with a rounded edge to it.
okay, I'll go over to one of those wash bins then, I guess,
Okay.
and just kind of peek my head in it.
It
I
is.
mean, like a bakery or any town. It doesn't need to be a casino.
Most places of civilization will have a bakery
You
or a similar
you
establishment.
said just about anywhere, but there's no cookies in here.
Just about anywhere insinuates that not everywhere.
Anywhere that,
is included
just
on
about
that list.
anywhere there is civilization. The same place you would find a place to buy clothes, or a place to buy general goods, or other shops. There's probably a bakery in the city below us.
Bakeries specialize in making sweets. More than just cookies. Cakes. Parfaits.
What's a parfait?
It's like cake and cream and fruit layered. And you eat it all in one go. Let's worry about it later. Does that map tell you where we should go next?
I'm checking. I'll inspect map. I think we're trying to get to the main room.
So
Or at least the highest most.
okay. Whew. I misunderstood for a second. I thought you were pulling out like the map you got from the guardhouse. I was like, I don't know why he's looking at that.
Not the world map.
The map in the
this
book.
map.
That makes a lot more sense. Thank you for
The
clarifying.
world map will show me the way.
Hey man, by JRPG logic, sometimes you do just sit in a dungeon and then look at the world map.
I mean, maybe we just want to fast travel.
Maybe. Hey, you haven't unlocked that yet.
That's what Shaba has.
But
We
but-
all have, and Shava
but-
doesn't have anymore because
But
she's
GM, we discovered
abused
at
it.
least
She still has it.
we discovered at least 4 locations. We should have it.
You misheard. It's at least 40 locations.
God
Oh.
damn. They upped them requirements.
Yeah,
No,
man, they don't want people scumming it anyway.
I'm pretty sure we need the Lord Vessel anyway.
I'm gonna have to complain about this beta.
Look, take it up with Todd Howard. He's my PR guy.
It just
I
works.
knew it.
That hurts.
So, the map you're looking at puts you in one slice. On the other side of the building is a room in the same shape. That is the martial training area that you all decided was probably best not to enter, so you took this path. They both lead into a single another room, which seems to be a general lounge area by design standards, and does have a staircase moving up to the third floor directly to the inner sanctum.
Sorry.
Lead the way.
All right, yeah. That way.
Okay. So you open the door to the next room, and you do see the staircase directly, off to the left, but there's a whole lot of closed crates, glass bottles, and vials, and there is a singular person hunched over a table at the right, basically like against the wall. He's working at a table. His clothes are raggedy. He doesn't look over his shoulder. He appears to have a chain connecting his ankle to the table.
Can I sneak over to this man?
Sure. Yeah, go for it. Roll me stealth.
Sneaky deaky like. 18 plus 6.
Okay, and what are you intending to do?
I'm gonna sneak over to him and just kind of observe what he's doing at the table.
Dave.
Dave.
As you're starting to go, I'll just sort of. I mean, you might not have this intention, but I'll look at you and just go like.
I'm not gonna kill him. I just want to see what he's doing first.
Sure. No, I know.
So you see this very weary-looking man just... Excuse me. Whew. This weary-looking half-elf, he looks like he's in his 40s, midlife. And he is wearing, kind of a welding goggle style, kind of heavy-duty, and heavy-duty gloves. And he's carefully taking, pinches of what looks like out of this jar, what looks like the wild magic clouds you guys saw that are making up the storm beneath you, and slowly putting them through some vials over some flames. You don't fully understand the process.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come over to him and his table. I'm gonna put my just what you're doing.
One moment. So as you're watching him, he looks over his shoulder. He doesn't seem to notice you, Davi. Given the height difference, he's, 5'10" or something, more than enough to look over you when you're near him. Look, if you're here to kill me, just do it already. Then he kind of flips up his goggles.
And then at that point, just, what are you doing?
Who on earth are you?
Oh, I'm, Dave.
I honestly thought you were going to say, I'm Tim, the inspector.
No, wrong character.
I know. I still thought he was going to say it.
Was Dobby around when we encountered Swinerper? Could he mimic him?
No, he was outside.
That's right. He was freaking out about things, and
he was screeching at the top of his lungs the whole time, so he was asked to stay outside.
That's right. That's a mercy, at least.
Just Dobby things.
Hashtag just... and he'll look over to the rest of the group. And who are all of you? You're not dressed like the cultists.
Oh, that's my friends. That's Edma and Clam and Cedric. He's the Cedric one. And
Hi.
how about
We you could consider us concerned citizens.
how about we get you out of those chains?
So she sits on the ground and starts drawing on the ground in pointless circles because she didn't get mentioned by Dobby.
Oops. Top 10 anime betrayals.
Yeah, you want to get out of those cops that keep you chained to the table.
I can't exactly say I'd like to stay.
Oh, okay. Well, stand back like as far as you can, so I don't cut off your ankle.
Before you do that, so you're a hostage? I want to fully understand your situation here.
More or less, it is do what is asked of me or be killed, and
What is
that's
being asked?
kind of my whole arrangement at the moment.
And yes, being asked of you, what exactly would that be?
Well, for gods know what reason these psychopaths want me to distill the clouds this palace is sitting on. I have tried getting them to tell me what they're using it for, but the members around here are all too eager to either mockingly play dumb or break my nose telling me it's not my business.
Distill the clouds.
Yes, distill the chaotic energy that the clouds are basically made of at the moment. These clouds, not normal clouds, obviously.
Yeah, well, we could tell from the turning into animals and inverting our colors and other various effects.
Is that what's happening?
Do you know what they're doing with it? Or they're taking what you're giving them?
He
Where
just
they're
said no.
Where they're taking it, no. From what I could overhear, because thankfully some of these idiots are a bit loose-lipped when they're bored, they're using it in some kind of enchantment process. Outside of that, it's basically a factory. The boss, whoever that is, I haven't seen the person, has found a way to sustain this storm long past its natural lifespan, and is basically keeping this whole thing running so they can keep harvesting.
I think I trust him, but I'd like to roll insight just to be safe.
Or
Cedric doesn't trust anyone.
That's a 12.
Cedric doesn't even trust Cedric.
That is fair.
That is very
Trust
true.
no one, not even yourself.
Wait, is this the wrong
This
character
man-
now?
Cedric, this man strikes you as someone who doesn't see a point in lying because he's not sure how long he has to live.
So, just about what he looks like.
About. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Davi, I think you can go ahead with the setting him free.
Okay, back up. What is your name?
My name is Relius.
Aurelius. Oh, let's get real with Aurelius. Back up!
He inches back. The chain's only about a foot long. Yes, I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, are you up with getting down, getting out of this temple, Mr. Aurelius?
But has it ever come from a giant before?
That's 70 plus 5.
Yeah, you managed to snap the chain off, and he steps away from the desk. And he just kind of looks at you like, well, I appreciate that, but, don't really have a way to get down unless you all know a way.
Oh,
We'll figure.
we're working on it. It's work in progress, but don't worry. We'll keep it real.
We're likely going to bring the whole thing down, so I'd find some way to brace yourself,
Possible.
potentially.
That's more of a last resort plan, but the way
Just come with
Adventures
us.
have
You'll
gone.
suffer whatever fate we suffer from. It's just as fair.
Stick behind us, and hopefully we don't die.
I didn't... Wait, are you all going up there?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yep.
maybe let him choose, because we are going to, talk to whoever's in charge here.
Edma's just gonna light up a cigarette.
If you'd
That's why I
rather...
said stick.
Okay, he can
That's why I
choose
said
what he
stick
wants, but
behind
he's going to be
us.
affected by what we decide anyway.
I'm just gonna stand over by you and just kind of see the cigarette and just.
You want one?
Certainly, yes, I'm going to suffer whatever you
I'll light a
suffer,
second one and just hand you the one I was smoking. Go ahead with the one.
Alright, we're letting him learn hard lessons.
I'm
That's
gonna
fair.
chew on it.
You don't chew on it. You put it. You put it and you. Suck
Edma,
on
are
it.
you letting Davy smoke?
What?
I think we're letting Davi learn things the hard... Yup, there it is.
That is the worst cookie I've ever tasted.
It's not a cookie. That's a cigarette.
Alright.
Oh,
I
good
think-
God, we're all gonna die.
I mean, when has that
Probably.
not been the case?
Oh,
the-
best of luck.
That's the fun part.
If you do fight them, hurt them from me. God only knows what they've done to my home.
Oh, yeah, it might have some.
Where is home?
The fair. I was taken from there on one of their raids.
Oh, well, the fair is currently under the rule of some cruel baron who will practically kill any adventurers who dare to enter the town, so...
We're gonna kill him fast.
He.
When we're
Baron?
Must have been
A
after you
baron.
left.
Must have been. We don't. I mean, we answered to a barony, but we ourselves don't host a.
Yeah, if we're hurting
Baron?
this guy, is there anything you want us to tell him for you?
No, just hurt them.
Alright then.
It'll take weeks to rebuild my house.
Likely.
probably.
Hey, do you know of Dragon's Maw?
I've heard the name.
Is it near where you live?
Near the fair? I don't believe so. I believe it's north.
That's fair. But
It's out in the... quite out in the woods from what I was told.
well, if you ever find yourself out that way and you go halfway up the mountain, yell the name Yargoth. He might be willing to help you rebuild your house.
Tell him Davi sent you.
Yeah, tell him Davi sent you.
Oh, so not Dave. Gotcha.
No, he's my dad. He's
He was talking about your
giant.
name.
You introduced yourself as Dave.
Oh, no, I'm not Dave. I just think the name Dave is funny.
Fair enough. I wish I had a proper way to thank you, but as you could probably guess, they didn't exactly bring my personal effects with me outside of some equipment.
Oh, that's okay. You know, maybe we'll run into you later and, you know, you could give us a crisp high five.
Or, yes, I think I can manage that one.
Davi, where did you learn that term?
Davi's just gonna like lift up his
I don't
hand.
question it anymore.
Yargoth's probably going to be really mad at us for letting Davi learn all this stuff.
You know, I see it more as Yargoth's fault for not teaching it himself.
Also fair, but I'm still...
I don't remember who taught him crisp high five. Specifically that description.
Again, I don't question it anymore. I just let the madness happen.
I was just gonna scratch her cheek. Kinda sounds like something Zeshi would say.
I guess.
What?
Oh, right, Zeshi. Hey, how you been? Where you been, Zeshi?
So she sits down and starts drawing on the floor.
She's been here the whole time, Davi.
Oh,
Z-
I don't know.
Did that
guess-
cigarette already get to your head?
No, I
What's
blanked
in
on
there?
some things after cutting that guy's arm off.
It's just
Oh, well.
tobacco or whatever. I didn't really
Just-
check the contents. I just grabbed them. They're free.
They were free, so they must be good.
Hey, free's free.
I try not to let money control.
Well,
Edmar, you
Anyway,
tried to
let's,
take down the
be on
rich
our way.
people.
It's less that I just don't care.
Wow.
Just gonna lean down to Cedric. Should we just go up the stairs and let the others follow when they're done their conversation, or...?
I'll just start walking up the steps.
I will follow Edmar. Come on, guys. You don't want to be a
Slow.
snail.
wow, we actually got one
Onward we
right.
go.
Yeah, I know. Snails are those little things that scurry around and like to eat cheese. They're funny.
So, do you like your
There's a
rats
cannon. What-
with or without the shell?
I don't really know why they would have a shell. Usually they, you know, kind of like...
Well, you said rat, like a... What's a shell?
What type of rats are you eating, and why would you want to eat a rat?
Well, you called a snail. You described a snail like a rat.
No. That's not the rat.
Well, let's decipher this mystery later.
Mice?
Onward we go.
You mean the things that like to dig in the ground and eat your vegetables?
Well, same family at least. Both rodents.
That could be
Big
any
puff.
number of things.
Lagomorph, I suppose. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on, you all make your way up the staircase. Relius backtracks through the door you came through, probably to go, as Clem said, find a place to hunker down. And you all get to the top, and it is a very high staircase, honestly. It's maybe double the length of the previous one.
Yo, is each step like half the size of me?
Not quite. Maybe a third of the size of you.
I just think that'd be funny, like Dobby's gonna hop.
Well, hey, there's nothing saying it won't happen in the
Pick you up
future.
and put you on my shoulders.
Oh, this is way easier.
No.
But once you finally get to the top, you're in this singular, large circular room. There is a window, maybe 15 feet up in each of the cardinal directions, or 20 feet up-ish. And at each of the sides, there is a staircase that go about 15 feet up, leading to this second area, of which underneath and on top are bookshelves, loaded with dusty-looking books. And in the center is a large Greek-esque statue of this well-built man with a cape billowing in the winds. Billowing, obviously, it's a statue. And between his hands is floating this dark blue crystal, diamond-shaped, not unlike your D8s, that is slowly spinning between.
Yo.
And
Let's get a giant robot with a laser cutter to destroy it.
and up on the landing behind him, at the furthermost point on the stairs, is an air genasi. Fairly long hair, maybe just above his shoulders, and he is tapping a few other cult-looking members who are then hopping through the air and out the window.
I would like to take my crossbow out and aim it at the crystal.
Sure.
That's it. I'm just going to prepare that.
I guess I'll try and approach Mr. Air Genasi Man.
He'll look over as your feet start ticking across the more marbled flooring. You must be the troublemakers.
No, my name is Davi. Troublemaker's
Sure.
too long.
He'll tap the last cult member in line who hops out the window, and he'll kind of seem to walk upstairs that aren't there, and sort of lackadaisically float there, maybe 25 feet in the air behind the statue. And
Take
let me
another
guess.
step when I'm going to shoot that crystal.
You think that dinky little thing is going to put a scratch on that? Go ahead. Nothing you wimps could possibly have could disrupt that, at least not in that manner, but if you insist on slamming your head into a wall like a bunch of brutes, please, by all means.
I'm going to reach into my, the little cookie pouch and pull out the orb. What about this? Huh?
You'd kill yourself.
Yeah, but you die too.
Oh, that's adorable. You think that thing is going to hurt me?
No, but it's gonna blow up that stupid crystal, which will probably kill all of us, and then
I
you'll be dead.
find it interesting that you sound immune to this whole ordeal.
Oh, it'll kill you all, and if you're lucky, I walk away with a few scratches, but all you're going to do is collapse this entire palace on the city below. Please, by all means, kill thousands. You'd be doing me a favor.
Right, so-
I aim to the air.
In that same vein, what exactly are you doing up here? We heard something about cloud distillation. I'm assuming you're trying to harness whatever the clouds are doing right now.
Oh, something like that. I'm not the expert on the technical process, but that's why we grabbed someone who knows the specifics.
Why not?
Hmm?
Why would you be here and not understand what you're doing?
Well, that's why they get.
Oh, I understand the broad strokes. I just don't understand the exact distillation process as it is. Not really my thing.
So is this something to do with the orbs? Are you trying to harness different chaos power instead of these unstable, unruly bombs?
Oh, frankly, I'm not sure how those are made precisely. That's Eldon's business. I don't really poke around that crazy old coot. Frankly, I don't like him much, but...
Eldon?
Elden Ring?
Elden Ring be hidden.
I guess I let that one slip. Well, you can have that as a freebie, I suppose.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank
can
you.
I have a freebie?
Certainly an
Davy, that's not how
interesting
this works.
bunch, aren't you?
Yeah, so if
Not as
you were
interesting
to
as what
go
you're doing
to
up
a
here.
bakery, what would you order?
Davy,
Asking for a friend, of course.
what?
No. Let him finish.
He's gonna just look away from Davi and look to the other 5 of you. So, I take it you're here on some noble pursuit to stop me in my tracks and save the city from a horrendous, whatever the heroes are spinning into as.
Actually,
could
we're
just
more
say
here
that
for
because
answers
there's
than
no-
anything else.
I mean, if you could turn off the cloud shenanigans, that would be nice.
Oh, why would I do that?
Well, if you don't turn it off, then we're gonna make you mildly upset.
He'll be dead, Davi. He'll be dead.
Yeah, but he'll also be dead and mildly upset.
Dead. It's young adventurers. You are all very, very cocky for your ages.
No, don't you dare talk about that! Not in front of the children!
Davy, calm down. Now is not the time.
Good. One of you's an actual child. That's
Regardless
actually kind of hilarious.
of us being here to potentially die, fight, whatever, I'm here for answers. I want to know what's happening.
And what you people are generally doing. Just in general.
Oh, in general, well, simply, how should I put it? It's a destabilization of sorts.
Why did you have to say in general? We already know what they're doing in general. They're going around and exacerbating
Right,
chaos.
but why, though? Just because it's
Oh,
funny?
well.
But why?
Well, for Eldon, probably. Honestly, he's quite the man. For me, gives me a chance to bolster a bit of power, exude a bit of control, and the higher up doesn't really seem to care what I do, as long as I still carry out the group's bidding. So, win-win on that front.
So it's
Alright.
about what I thought. Alright.
Specifically, then, what are you doing here with the cloud stuff?
Oh, well, interesting. You seem to already know that. I've simply made this an, sort of unlimited power source. I keep the clouds going, the clouds keep getting harvested, we get
Sort
more
of?
energy. Well, if I have to give up on it because of your meddling, then so be it, and we'll have to look elsewhere. But we've already harvested a sizable amount. I'm sure we can make do in the meantime.
Are you making a weapon?
Ooh.
Yeah, a weapon to
Hundreds.
surpass Metal Gear.
Magic
Davy.
items,
Bobby, what the
magic
hell is a
items
metal
don't make
gear?
themselves.
No, I'm
and
not
you can't
quite,
just
I'm not quite
make them with
sure,
a book.
Cedric.
Alright, you're all talking over each other. Fuck. I can't.
Hundreds. Magic items don't make themselves, and a book just won't do.
A book?
Well, certainly your classical enchanting has its perks, but it lacks the punch of sorts.
Depends on what you're making.
Why don't you go enchant yourself into a corner because you've been a bad, naughty boy?
And how skilled you are. Are you saying you're not skilled enough to make good magic items?
Oh, I think we knew that already.
Oh, you just got told you were a hack. Ha!
That's a shame.
You assume I'm trying to make them functional.
I
you
figured
think
if you're
if-
going to use them as an effective weapon, some
Oh,
of them
we're
would at
not
least be
using
functional
them.
for you.
Child, why do you think we're selling them?
It's funny
If
you're
we
calling
wanted
me
to
a
harm
child.
that purely for ourselves, why would we sell it?
Doing a pretty piss poor job at selling them too, honestly.
Well, Sadly, yes, our sellers haven't been the greatest. We have a few good ones, but some of the riffraff, not so much. I don't do the hiring. Maybe I should.
Maybe you should.
It's below me.
What do you mean, dude? You're already pretty high up. Why don't you come down here?
And why should I?
So I can give you a
That's
crisp
cool.
high five in your chin with my fist.
Davi.
Creative. Any other 1,000 questions?
I hardly think we've asked 1,000, but
Yeah, do you know where to get the Belt of Storm Giant Strength?
oh my god.
I
That is the
don't-
last person you want to ask.
Honestly,
You might know.
I don't mind it if Davi keeps asking this one annoying questions. I think it's fair play.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah. I know where one is.
Insight
Roll
check.
insight, insight!
No, I'm just gonna hold up my hand. Is it?
9.
You
I
hold
have
up
a
your
ring
hand
that-
and... Yeah, no, you look. That ring is back in its normal form.
Back in its normal form.
Oh, yeah,
so
you
I
have a
can
lie
just- I can
detector.
just slide it off.
Yeah, you can slide it right off.
Nice.
Did it go off?
Insight.
I guess not.
I
You
got
it wasn't-
It's no longer in that form.
I got a 16 plus 2, so mod 18.
Mod 18? You're genuinely not sure if he's telling the truth or not.
That's fair. It's got them shifty eyes.
Oh, let me guess. Do you know of a man named Domu as well?
Who?
Exactly what I thought.
Look,
What are you doing, Crackhead?
boys, girls, whatever you go by, I'm sorry I can't answer literally every question you have, and yes, maybe you don't understand our machinations, but then again, why would I want you to?
Alright,
don't know, you already
If you don't like what we're doing, try and
Ed-
stop us.
Is Edmund near me?
I think so.
Yeah, you're still on my shoulders, are you? Know?
Alright, I'm gonna lean down. Edma, throw me at that bastard.
Yes, I'm just gonna drop my crossbow and pick you up and just.
Edmure, roll a strength check.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Kenku.
Yeet the kangaroo.
Let's fucking go.
This is where we die.
17.
Oh, yeah.
17?
Oh, what a way to go.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming
You
together.
get a launch, you're going straight at him, and he just sort of smiles, mist surrounds him as you pass through, bump off the wall with no damage, and land on the landing, and he reappears a little further into the room.
Motherfucking Misty Step.
Oh, you're all just adorable. All right, if we're done with the questions, then I suppose we can do this. I don't have time for you myself, but tell you what, survive this, maybe I'll answer more of them. And with one finger, he'll charge up some energy that flows in through the windows and shoot it into the statue. Now,
the
kiddies,
statue's
play
gonna come to
nice.
life.
And I'll see you all another day, or not.
As
Let
he's
him
about
finish
to
his thing.
like try and cockily leave.
Hold
Can I
on,
talk?
he's monologuing.
Well, yeah, while he's monologuing, I'm gonna
No,
try
that
and.
was the end of his monologue.
Oh yeah, while he's monologuing, whatever. I'm gonna try and toss a javelin at him.
Make an attack roll.
All right. This guy's probably got like 30 AC.
Probably.
You sly dog, you caught me monologuing.
You sly horse, you caught me monologuing. That's mod 21.
A mod 21. It flies right at him, and he sort of eyeballs it. And don't tempt me. I will make him flex. But then I'll annihilate all of you in a second, and half this continent. Let's not go that far. He gives another quick motion, and this sort of windy barrier surrounds him, and the javelin slams into it and falls to the ground. Cute, you really think I'm not prepared for people like you? Please, if you were the first to try to take my life, I wouldn't be here.
Nobody expects the son of a giant.
Oh my god, I'm almost hoping you survive this. You're the most entertaining pests I've met in a while.
No, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
you better
ask.
hope we don't survive it because we're gonna make you mildly uncomfortable.
She is gonna love hearing about you, imbeciles. All right, well,
She.
so long, and good luck with all of your heroism, I suppose. And he'll give a small salute and fly his way out the window as Stormcloud.
See you later, coward.
At the statue's arms and waist, and it cracks and pops off of the legs. The arms detach and start floating about the rooms. The eyes glow a purplish blue. And I think it is time for some initiative.
Oh, we're absolutely going to die.
Ah, hey, the art is trying to kill us.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's pretty, it's a pretty normal day coming from an artist. Dingity dingity dink.
He gets my initiative roll. Where did I put the tracker? There it is.
I ate them.
Minus 1 combat music.
No, Phoebe, those weren't food.
It doesn't have to be food for me to eat it.
Okay.
Fuck it, I need to take some notes too. That dude said a lot of shit he probably should not have said to us.
The tension rising mix in that one was pretty good though.
Look, soundtrack, visually, fantastic. Story, dog shit for most of the time. Gameplay, really mediocre. A handful of good moments, a lot of really boring boss fights, a lot of really boring moments. Kingdom Hearts 3. A lot of the worlds were just not nearly as good as previous games.
Yeah, I've heard it wasn't that good.
I played it on release. I was so fucking hyped. I was so excited, and I enjoyed the beginning and the end.
Fair. Anyway, I rolled.
Alright, too.
I've also rolled, so let me go down a line, at least the line that appears on my screen here. And let's start with Quinlan.
7.
7, okay.
Someone's
Phoebe.
going to dice jail.
Is it me?
Yes.
It was me, Barry.
Who's next?
You.
17.
17, okay. RJ.
21.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Got that +4 to initiative.
Got that +4 to initiative. Alright, so that's that. Alice.
19.
19, also
I rolled higher
pretty
than you.
darn
Yeah,
good.
but I have a better modifier.
8 plus 2.
I mean, my dex is a 19.
Tyler.
18.
18. Oh, baby, we have got some good initiatives today.
And Cedric.
And then
Well, Cedric is Cedric. You know?
I mean, I kind of think it's canon that Cedric just chills out and he's like, "Oh, we're fighting." There's been a lot of instances where the initiative rolls is just Cedric. Oh shit, we're fighting. Hold on.
That's fair.
Man, who the fuck's fighting this guy?
Too busy not
Oh
fucking-
shit, we're fighting him.
Remember, we're fighting.
Yeah, what's going on? We're fighting a dude. Shit! Pulls out his weapon.
Are they really the enemy?
Small fur baby.
Lola.
Little one.
Little Lola.
Evie.
The one downside to us doing in person is that you never get to see the cats.
This is true.
As much as I love the cats, I think it's a fair trade-off for not having to deal with Discord shit.
That's fair.
Also fair.
I mean, I didn't really need a counter, but thank you anyway.
We want the cats.
Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Alright, Davi, you're up first.
Alright, so I'm on this platform. I'm assuming it's like a rotunda, and I landed up on a little balcony type thing that goes around the room.
It goes around about 3/4 of the room, and then the stairs lead down to the last quarter. And there's a railing.
How big is this statue?
This statue, in its current form, so it's hovering maybe 6-7 feet off the ground at this point.
I'm sorry, in its current form?
Well, yeah, having popped off of the legs,
Yo, this is
and now having this cloud swirling beneath it.
No, nobody, Ethan. I think I go straight into phase 2.
Yo, this thing is
Fine, RJ. You want a joke? We're going into phase 3. Screw you.
honestly,
I just decided there's a phase 3, and you're going into it.
honestly, this thing's throwing off mad Zelda boss vibes.
Anyway, so then...
So it is about, from torso to head, it's about 10 feet. And then it's hovering about 6 feet off the ground.
What's the one from Skyward Sword called that's in the
Oh, that's...
cistern?
Oh, I love that boss. I know the one you're talking about.
That's what I'm thinking of right now.
Yes. I am going to rage.
That was a good boss.
Time to get it's time to get mildly upset.
Okay.
Yo, the barbarian's raging? No way.
A barbarian that rages just by going.
Oh god, you could do a barbarian that whose rage is like a tantrum.
Oh my god, it's stabby but playable.
Yeah, so I'm gonna rage and I'm gonna pull out the Glass Master and I'm gonna kind of like look at the down, see the party, look at the distance between the statue and me, hold my axe above my head and say, "I'm sorry, Clem, I not know." But I'm going to dive and try and get at this statue.
Why did he? Wait, what did you say?
You cut out in the middle of it.
I said, "I'm sorry, Clem, for I know not what I do."
What's your long jump distance?
Neither do any of us.
Long jump distance. Is there somewhere to find that?
You calculated off your strength, I believe.
It's like...
I forget the exact...
It's a multiplier on your strength mod, I think, as long as you got a running start.
Yeah. I have a 17 plus 3 to strength.
Okay, plus 3. I think it's a times 5?
I mean, I'm looking for it. Jump.
So 15 feet?
No, it's not.
I think it's 15 feet. Hang on.
I am searching as quickly
There it is. Jump. Okay, you need 10 feet to do a long jump.
Okay, when you're standing like... Oh, you do half distance on the standing line.
Score, so with a 10 feet bonus, you could jump 17 feet lengthways. This rotunda is not a 10-foot gap.
Can I run along the rotunda to do it?
You'd be using the
you still have to like run and then make like a hard turn to jump off towards the towards the statue.
Yeah, 17 feet if you had a running start, or 8 if you do it from standing.
8 from standing? Alright, cool. So, thank you, Quinn, first off.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm not even going to make you roll acrobatics at that point. The statue is about 7 feet from the rotunda, so you can just leap, so make me an attack roll.
Would this be a low jump or a high jump, though?
So he's...
Is it 7 feet up or away?
Oh, it's 7 feet away from where he's standing on the rotunda.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's only hovering like 6 feet off the ground, and that's basically replacing the legs it broke off of, so...
And he would be able to clear high jump, too. High jump is 3 plus your strength modifier feet.
Yeah.
So that would be 6 feet.
Alright, what do we got?
Yeah, so, what I was gonna say is I wanted to lunge with my axe forward and try and dig it into the statue and slide down it, but I got a fucking nat 20.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, we'll see how this goes or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, well, I'll just roll. Oh, I guess this is happening then.
Shadow of the Colossus, let's go.
It sure is.
So,
the Black Tower.
Nice.
I'm modding it.
I should mention the crystal is kind of free-floating along with the arm, so there's 4 moving pieces. The arms aren't like straying ultra far from the torso, but they're not physically connected. Alright, so with twice the amount of dice, RJ, what damage do you have for me today?
My rage mod is 2. Should be +2, +2, +2, +2, +2. Yep, okay. It's 21 for damage, and then I'm going to use my Storm Aura to zap him. Zap the statue.
Zappy zappy.
Alright, it's gotta make a con save, yeah? Or is it a dex?
Yeah.
Dex save.
It's a dex save. And does the statue have disadvantage because it's made of metal?
Does it's the ability say that?
I didn't say it was made of metal.
Oh, that's fair.
It's made of stone.
Oh, yep, there we go.
Probably made of marble or something.
Ooh, baby. Well, there's my nat 20 for the night.
Fucking just statues just like, no, I guess
Which would be great as the DM, except I have an NPC who could use that nat 20.
Alright, well, he's just, the statue's taking 1 damage because I rolled a 1, so you can't reduce a 1.
Yeah, you can't reduce a 1.
So I guess the suit just kind of like hits it and just leaves like a slight burn mark.
Just a small, like a pin needle burn mark.
Yeah, I guess. So, do I end my turn with like? Do I slide down it, or do I have my axe like stuck in it and I'm on it?
With a nat 20, I'm gonna say your axe is stuck in it at the moment.
Oh boy, I'm on it. All right, that's my turn.
All right, then the turn moves to Edma.
All right. Charges this thing.
Y'all just,
Within 35 feet, right?
Yeah.
I'll just be up there and go like, guys, I didn't think that would work.
You're doing great, Darby.
Don't know what I'm doing, Cedric.
It's working.
Do you
Keep it
really
up.
ever?
No.
What was that, Alice? The mic didn't pick you up.
I'm going to run at it and stab it with my sword.
Very well. Make your attack.
That is a mod 19.
That hits.
Damn it! I need to replace. Alright, that is 10 damage.
10 damage. Okie dokie.
And I guess I'll use my bonus action to roar at this motherfucker, and he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw.
Against being frightened?
Yeah.
Might be immune.
It is immune to being frightened, so I'm afraid that is an auto success.
Fuck you!
Inanimate objects.
Inanimate object,
We can't get scared.
Edma roars.
A
It's
mighty
not-
roar.
It is
It's
That
not
is the end of my
plus.
turn.
It is not very effective.
The statue does not have feelings. Therefore cannot comprehend fear. Can also not comprehend love, but that's a story for another day.
Not be a story.
Hey,
This
if
thing
Wally
goes
can
dead.
comprehend love, then this guy can.
Wally was a pretty special case. He was a great little buddy.
What about Rusty and Gungnir?
Listen.
Well, to be
Dr.
fair,
Rusty will always be in our hearts, and Gungnir, the living battering ram, is always around the corner.
Gungnir is
Gungnir's
working on
like-
the love part.
I was going to say, Gungnir is figuring it out.
Listen, Gungnir's busy on a date. Don't interrupt.
If Rusty hasn't figured it out by now, we're all doomed.
That's fair.
Okay, let's see here. Clem, it is your turn.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, shit. What can I do against a giant stone object? Or marble. I guess marble's just fancy stone. Ain't it?
The answer you're looking for is yes.
Yeah. Just a fancy polished stone.
By
It's
the
a
way-
rock.
By the way, Davi, you're going to have to prepare to take some damage because if it is stone, I'm going to have to use Shatter on it.
Oh, baby.
Shatter does like excessive damage.
RJ's
Would
not
anyone
at the
like to
table.
remind Tyler once again that he has a way to stop damaging
Oh,
his,
yeah.
his allies with AoEs?
I'm gonna save
Sorcery
all of my
points.
spells.
That's what I said. I'm going to have to use Careful Spell.
Oh, right. I think you still that just auto saves, right? So you still take half
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's going to take some damage.
Wizards are the ones that literally get to exclude spaces. Certain evocation wizards, I think.
Since I'm pretty sure anything I could do really won't be that effective, I'll just save my spells for healing. Move to the back of the room
Okay.
and Ready a cure wounds, I guess.
Okay. What would be the trigger?
If someone gets hit a little too hard between here and then, now and then, it's fine. I can hold that action. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Okay.
I'm pretty
No,
sure.
I'm just sitting here trying to think of like what qualifies.
Pretty
as
sure
too
I
hard.
what?
Oh, I nothing.
What?
I think, if I remember, this is just a thing to be aware of. I'm pretty sure the rules for preparing spells is that if the trigger doesn't go off, I think you still use the slot. I could be wrong.
Really?
There's special... I might be wrong. There's special rules about readying spells. I know that much.
If that's the case, then I just skip my turn.
So I'm reading Ready in Action now. It under the part where it talks about readying a spell, it doesn't say you use the slot. It says it must have a casting time of 1 action, and you must concentrate on it until you release it.
Gotcha.
So no, you would not burn the spell slot if it doesn't happen.
Okay.
So I will allow Phoebe to hold a Cure Wounds on someone taking what she considers a severe amount of damage.
Yep.
That is fine and dandy.
Oh, if your concentration is broken, it dissipates without taking effect.
Sure.
Because you have to concentrate on it.
But I doubt my concentration will be broken since I moved to the back
Yeah.
on purpose.
Yep.
I am not its center of focus. I am your white mage.
Yep.
I mean, the back's only about 5-ish feet away from the staircase as it's near the end, but back of the party, I gotcha. Zeshi, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Okie dokie, that's a con save?
It is
I really should have this memorized by how many times this has been cast.
Yes, it is a con save. I'm going to use Careful Spell. Well, actually, how wide is... It's 10 feet. How big is this thing again?
About 10 feet tall.
So can I get it without getting Dobby?
That's tricky because he's stuck into its shoulder.
Oh, he's actually on.
I mean,
He's on
target
it.
the
Okay.
center behind it, maybe, to get, to only catch it in the outskirts of the blast.
Well, he's hanging on the back, to be clear.
Gotcha. Oh,
Yeah.
front
He's
then?
facing you guys, and he jumped at it from the back, so...
I mean,
Alright.
up to you, DM.
Sorry, Dobby, you're going to have to take this. So yeah, this thing rolls a con save with disadvantage because it's stone.
Alice, tell
Would
RJ
Dobby
he's taking
also
damage.
Are you using Careful Spell to reduce that damage?
Yes.
Okay. It got a 25 and a 24.
Oof.
Oof. All right. Well, it still takes half.
Yeah, this
I'm
thing
sorry,
take
what was
half.
that about your only 20 today?
I don't usually roll multiples, so look, I'm as shocked as this as anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Where is my 8? It's not my 8.
Good con.
I'm sorry, I didn't think I'd actually roll another one.
You don't need to be sorry. I'm
At least
joking.
hey, at least it's not rolling down
I'm
on its attack
sad.
rolls yet.
Yet. Don't jinx it. Knock on wood right now. Do it.
That was
Thank
Quinn.
you.
All Quinn. Blame him.
I
if
know,
it
I
starts
was
in
yelling
20.
at Quinn.
Oh god, this is the second time Quinn's asking for it.
Where the heck is
Motherfucker.
my D8?
I ate it.
Why are you eating all the D8s?
You gotta stop leaving your dice around Phoebe. She will just eat them.
They're tasty.
I found it.
They're shiny and look like candy.
All right, that's a 5 plus a 7, so 13 plus an 8, so 21 reduced to 10.
Yeah, 21 reduced to 10.
Yep.
So the loud clap goes off. The statue kind of gets, bustled back a little from the actual blast, but regains its composure as much as a statue can have composure fairly quickly.
All right.
Anything else?
Nope, I can only do. I've done that once anyway because I'm out of the spells.
Okay. I really hate to do this to you guys, but I really need to use the restroom. I will be right back.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry for me getting to feel ineffective in combat for the 12th time in a row.
Do you not have any damaging
What?
cantrips?
I do.
No, it's not gonna
I
be-
have Thorn Whip, which would pull it closer to me if it fails.
That's-
And only does a little damage.
I think this thing's too big for Thorn Whip to
I
break.
have Druidcraft, which wouldn't do shit, and I have Chill Touch, which I'm pretty sure necrotic damage doesn't affect a rock.
You'd be surprised. I don't think many constructs are immune to necrotic. Just off the top.
I mean, I could certainly try it, but I'm more useful if I just hold healing actions.
That's
at
fair.
the moment.
Do what you want.
Yeah, I have Frostbite and Thunderclap and Shocking Grasp. So 2 of those I have to be within melee range, which I don't want to be, and Frostbite I can just eat that. So it's also a con save, which this thing probably has ridiculous cons.
That's true.
Alright, apologies about that once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm aware. I have to
Apologize for needing to
apologize.
take a piss, dude. It's all good.
When nature calls,
Okay.
nature calls.
Alright, so it is the statue's turn. And I think it's going to start with, let's see. Is...
I can't control.
It is going to float towards the group, and the hands are going to swing around, and the cloud under it is going to grow in size, and lightning is going to start striking out in many directions, and I will need, in this case, everyone to make me a con save, since Davi is still stuck to its back, so
Great!
I will have to roll one for Dinah.
AoEs are a thing.
At least I have good cons.
Oh, good.
Well, hopefully I'm alright.
My girl, you're not.
Oh no, Quinn!
Would you roll? Wait.
We have
held
another,
up.
we have another member in Dice Jail, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeez, your dice really are failing you today.
Mod 20 for me.
I also have a mod 20.
18.
Yeah, I got an 18 too.
Woof. Okay, just Dinah and Cedric then on the full damage.
I forgot that it says she has ridiculous cons. For
Bob! They still
Sorcerer.
take half damage.
Let me
Cool.
double check her current hit points. Okay.
Yeah, when your sorcerer has a +6 to cons.
Well,
It's the dragon.
Yep.
that may just do it.
Where's this die? There it is. Good lord. Lost it in the pool. Alright, plus that. Okay, so for you, Mr. Cedric, and for my girl, it is going to be 8 lightning damage. For the rest of you, it'll be 4 lightning damage.
Not so bad. We do have a concentration check, I believe.
What the hell is that noise?
Roomba.
RJ, did you bring Henry upstairs?
No, I'm sending him back.
Oh, I see.
That's all. Yeah, no, I was having the Roomba vacuum downstairs, and I just finished up with what it was doing, so I was just sending it back to its station. That's all.
Okay. I do think Clem needs to make a con save. If
I did.
Okay.
Oh, another one?
yes, one to hold concentration on your readied spell.
Right.
You only need to beat a 10.
Yep.
Well, I rolled a natural 16.
So-
So you're good.
Yeah, Ethan, I got a Roomba. It's great.
Those are funny little things.
Oh, it's fun to watch. Me and Quinn were watching it, like, we test fired it last night, and we were just watching it bump around the fucking living room, and we thought it was funny.
Yep. We yell at it to clean in a menacing voice.
Yep.
Oh, don't yell at it. It's just a sweet little lad.
No, it's an encouraging but menacing voice.
We encourage his name is Henry, and we encourage him to clean menacingly.
That's not nice. That's all his existence is for.
Listen,
He's
I
gonna
put
do
Henry
that?
down in the
And
I put Henry down in the basement, and he did a great job.
Cruel.
All right, so then it is going to wind up one of its arms, and it's going to try to take a swing at Edma. We'll see how its dice fall.
My headset died. My headset died.
Oh dear, Alice's headset has died. With the bonus... That is a mod 20. Yeah, Edmund's AC is 18. So
I'm sorry, you're only 20 for the night?
this one's a mod 20.
This is nat 20.
Yeah, nat 20, sure.
Oh god, Ethan, just because we're talking about nat 20s, I was, for my Wednesday night session, I rolled, it was on a guard captain, and the guard captain rolled 3 nat 20s in a row to punch 3 different people, 2 of the party members and an NPC.
Oh my god. Was it one of the NPCs Thalos, perchance?
No, it was
Damn.
a bunch of people that were hitting on her, and she punched every single one of them with a nat 20.
That's a card for you.
Alice is back. Okay, Alice. As the punch slams into your chest, you're going to be taking 10 bludgeoning damage. And
That's a big hit.
It's a big hit off a good roll, so that's gonna be the statue's turn, and it moves to Cedric.
Like halfway. In terms of color.
You're halfway there.
Does 10... Well, real quick. Phoebe, is 10 enough to trigger...
What's up?
That could be a critical shit.
Is that really bad for you? Do you need that 10 to function?
No, but I'm at 16 out of 31, so I'm at...
Okay, then yes. I will do cure wounds. Hold on. Ba 1d8 plus 3.
The 10 itself is not necessarily the problem.
Well, hey, you get 10 health back.
Hey, I'm back where I started.
Alright, Ethan, this thing, sorry, is it in the air or on the ground?
It is hovering only about 5 feet off the ground, so you can still get up to melee with it.
Okay. Well, I'm not getting into melee with it. I am getting within 15 feet of it and sending it, double McStabby at it.
Oh, you are super within melee of it, since it had to float over there to pull off that lightning attack.
Oh, in that case I'm gonna back up after sending my double at it.
Okay, so you want to circle around the room a little to get away from it?
Yeah, my double I want to be the one in melee.
Okay, sure.
And I will... Oh, we should have taken a short rest. Oh well. I will have my Echo take a stab with the pike.
By all means, roll the attack.
That's going to be a 16.
A 16 does not quite hit it.
I suspected not.
It sort of just tings off the stone.
That's fine. I will unleash Incarnation and do it again.
Go for it.
That's going to be another 16, Chief.
That is gonna be another ting off of the stone hide, I'm afraid.
Alright. That is all I got for you.
Okay. Well, Quinn, if it makes you feel a little better, there is one person who rolled worse than you.
That's fair.
That you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, Dinah.
Yeah, she rolled worse.
That's not good. That's not good.
She got a 5.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here.
I got an idea, boys. I got a really good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Not for combat.
Hit
for
it
creation.
harder.
No.
Do it gooder.
What?
Do it
Bought
gooder.
these miscellaneous crystals.
Harder, better, faster,
Ranging
stronger.
from
See.
But shit.
What do I think
That's
she would
things.
prioritize?
They're all kind of like,
That.
Premium has
She
been
doesn't know any, so.
and I think what I'm gonna do.
No, probably not that.
is I was gonna sculpt. I was gonna sculpt stuff onto this to make it look a little less sharp.
I've got mine.
I think I'm gonna add some crystals to it. I think that would be really cool.
Got other types in there.
Oh no. I try and mix it up.
Yep. I know.
What's this spell? I've passed by it and oh, there it is.
I ate it.
Will you stop eating them?
Please, I
No.
need these.
Never.
No,
Especially-
Tyler, I will not stop eating them.
Especially if it's inconvenient for you.
I don't know what nondescript thing I'm not supposed to eat, but I'm gonna eat all of it, Tyler.
Well, how dare you?
Okay, so Dinah will pull her axe off of her back. She'll look at Clem. I'd certainly hate to leave you all by yourself. Just a moment, and she'll cast a spell, and she is going to use her bonus action to cast a good old-fashioned Shield of Faith on Clem. Phoebe, you get +2 to your AC while this spell is active.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
And then she will move up and make herself an attack.
Tyler, did Universe Shenanigans, that was on Friday, right?
What?
When I ran into your entire family?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just like, no, that happened not too long ago.
That happened not last Friday, like a week ago.
Yeah.
Hey, Phoebe,
Hmm.
next time I'm a player, taunt me about something stupid I say regarding 20s, because I just rolled another 20.
How about I just taunt you now?
I mean, you could. I'm just saying, like, invoke this again next time I'm a player, because
Hey,
if that's what it
Phoebe,
takes to start rolling nat 20s.
Hey Phoebe, tell Ethan he can't roll nat 20s. Got him, rolls nat 20.
Bet you can't roll a bunch of nat ones.
Tyler, remind me who you're playing for B team.
You underestimate my power. Every day's a good day for an Anakin quote. Okay, so off that, grab this.
Ethan, I'm gonna when
Roll
I'm
one of them,
I'm gonna
and
taunt,
roll 2 of them.
I'm gonna taunt you, just so you roll nat 20s.
I'm not sure it's gonna work if you do it.
I see. We'll have Phoebe taunt
Like, you
you.
can try. I'm not saying you can't try. So 7. All right, 10 slashing damage off that. Not the best rolls. Wait, hang on. Yes, 10. Yeah, not great rolls, but damage is damage, as we say in our country. All right, that is her turn, and I just realized in the initiative order I should not use D for Dinah because I used that for Davi. All right. Speaking of Davi, it is once again your turn.
Well, you see, I am going to hit it again, and I'm gonna. I guess I'll stand on it, like.
I was about to say you're kind of holding onto your axe, like you can
I
either
know.
put your feet against its back or dangle. So if you want to climb up,
Can I climb up to like its shoulder?
if you give me an acrobatics check,
Oh, that's fair. It's understandable.
I think so. This thing's moving around. It's floating.
15 plus 6, so mod 21.
Okay. Yeah. You can get up. Davi, you start to pull the Glassmaster out, like, well, I'm gonna get to this guy, and then you're like, wait, Davi, and you can hear just in the back of your head, Davi, do not do that here. You will fall. And with those wise words of, you climb up onto its shoulder and then pull your axe out.
Yep, and I guess I'll be on its shoulder. Does this thing have a face? Something I can perceive as a face?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit it in the face.
Hey, make me an attack roll.
Alright, yo, fuck you and fuck the face that you rode in on. That is 14 plus 5, so mod 19. Did you hear me or no?
Yeah, that hits. 19 hits.
Oh, okay. I didn't. I don't know. Maybe Discord fucked up. I just didn't hear anything. I heard like silence. I'm like,
I mean, then we can assume Discord fucked up.
okay. That is 9 plus 3. That's 12 damage.
Okay.
And I will zap him in the face. Whatever its gender might be, I'm zapping it.
It's a rock.
I mean,
Listen,
18 on the save.
Steven Universe gave rocks gender. I was all right.
That is true.
All of them were girl.
That's still giving rocks genders.
Roll your damage already.
He takes 2, 4 reduced to 2.
He's gonna take 1.
Oh. He's
We're fucked.
resistant to lightning.
He's probably resistant to a lot.
Oh, you know, it's a
I mean, he
rock.
hasn't resisted any of the melee attacks so far.
He's a bunch of rocks.
That's why I said a lot, not everything.
I'd hope not everything.
All
God,
right.
I'd have to really be crazy to do that.
Resistant to
You just
everything.
gotta whack it.
Make an enemy that's resistant to everything except poison.
No,
one
resistant
is
to anything but acid.
Acid.
Just acid.
I don't know, have you seen those Mage Hunter golems? I'm almost positive they're resistant to everything.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I think they're resistant to a ton of shit. Fair point. Anyway, I assume that's it for your turn?
Yes, that's easy.
Alright, then Edmo, it's to you.
Oh, me. Oh, nice.
It's time for me.
Me. How's this boy looking? It looks not too harmed.
It doesn't help that, it doesn't bleed or it can't double over in pain since it's
It
double down
bleeds
curves.
gravel.
It's vibing.
I want to stab at it. with
Go for
my
it.
sword.
Eventually, if we hit it enough, we'll turn it into a completely different statue.
18?
19, you said?
18.
18.
Yeah, probably terrible.
Go ahead. That hits. Roll damage.
11.
All right, 11. You get a good slice on one of the arms as it floats by you.
Okay.
Right. Takes it to that. Would you like to do anything else?
No, I think I'm done with my turn.
Okay, fair enough. Clem.
Again?
That is how turn order works.
You do, in fact, get a turn every round.
Wait, again? I have to keep going? What?
Holding another action to heal.
Say it ain't so.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Same as last time, whenever a hit just looks bad.
Yep.
Okay.
Or if someone goes, then,
Doffy cries.
Yeah, that's
that's
usually a
the
pretty
noise.
good indicator.
That's the noise.
I'm gonna make
Actually,
it-
question: do you want
Take
to
notes,
move?
boys.
Do you want to move since this thing closed some distance for that AOE?
Gonna make the Minecraft noise.
Is there a spot in the room where I can, make more distance with it? Perhaps the other side of the room?
Yeah, there's the circular room. It was in the center. You guys were down here. It moved towards you, so you can put some
Cool, yeah,
distance
I'll do
between-
that.
Okay.
Just kind of circumvent.
Do you want to go up on the little credenza, or do you want to stay down?
Sure, I'll go up on the little credenza. Maybe have a little bit of a better view.
Okay.
Credenza.
Oh,
All right.
Credenza these nuts.
She'll do that with
Credenza
a held
these
action.
nuts.
Zeshi.
who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
So sad that Steve Jobs died of credenza.
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Credenza my balls.
Man, I'm so sad that Steve Jobs died of credenza. Leg my balls.
Lick my ball.
Considering I'm nowhere near this thing and I don't want to get up close to it,
You are, in fact, near this thing. Again, it had to move closer to you guys to catch all of you in the AoE.
oh, that's right. Am I within 5 feet of it?
No, you're within 10 feet.
All right, that's what I wanted to confirm. So I'm not in melee. I'll do frostbite.
Frostbite. All right. Is that to hit or is that?
That's another con save.
I really should memorize these constitutional saving throws.
I have a lot of con saves and 1 strength save with Gust.
If you fail the roll, then your action is deemed unconstitutional and you are held in full contempt of the law.
You know, I was thinking along the same
Yeah,
lines.
same. You just beat me to the pun.
Or a pun.
Or yes, some kind of pun.
My mind started going to Nick Cage. National
That's also
Treasure
valid.
Tribute.
I'm assuming it made it.
No.
It didn't?
It's got an 8.
You have failed your con save. You will now be abducted by Nicolas Cage.
You have failed your constitutional saving throw. You have been stolen by Nick Cage and shoved in a little tube.
Well, no, he wanted the Constitution.
I'm
So
just
if it's not constitutional, he doesn't want it.
I'm just picturing, like, I don't know, some random generic game over screen where the picture is just like Nick Cage young, like, or something like some Nick Cage
Your choice
face.
of Nick Cage faces. Yeah. It's a different one every game over screen.
Yeah.
Can it please be Nick Cage in the makeup for Ghost Rider? Not with the CGI effects, the shitty one.
Alright, so it takes 5 cold damage and has disadvantage on its next weapon attack if that counts as its fists. I guess.
Okay, it takes 5.
Yo, are you doing weapon attacks in my combat?
Yes.
Yes.
Suck it.
Yeah, if it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll, does that count like fisticuffs?
In some stat blocks it does.
Yeah, if it says what's a weapon attack.
Oh, is my fist a weapon? It's crazy.
I don't know. Is this thing a monk?
Oh, shit.
You better hope it's not, otherwise people are going to start getting stunned left and right.
Monka S?
Monka S.
Hello, would you like to stun? Okay, anything else, Eshi? Any movement or anything?
I'm gonna back up as much as I can. If I can.
You can move 5 feet back to the wall, otherwise you'd have to start scooching around.
I'll move up to the wall.
Okay, so just the 5 feet?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Puts you 15 feet away from this thing. Alright. Then, statue time.
Statue? Statue.
Achoo!
Achoo.
Bless you.
Ah, snoo.
Snoo.
No.
Whoa!
Why do you turn everything into sex?
I'm not the one that said snoo.
God, Tyler is hentai Jesus. He turns water into sex.
Tyler didn't choose the horny, the horny chose him.
Not again.
Every time.
All right. So given...
God, she's cute.
Damn right I am.
Not you.
All right, so it is going to readjust itself, which involves moving away. Edmo, would you like an attack of opportunity?
I would absolutely love an attack of opportunity.
Is my duplicate also there?
He is. Would you like an attack of
I would
opportunity?
very much.
Oh boy.
Do I get an attack of opportunity because I'm on top of it? No.
No, it means you can't. It means that thing cannot leave your threatened square.
I'm
And
gonna guess that an 18 hits.
An 18 does hit. Yes.
Do I get my
Wait.
attack modifier?
I got a 10.
Yeah.
Moving
Well.
on.
12, you said? Sorry, you said 12?
Yeah, 12 hit.
Okay, cool. All right, you take a pretty gash at this thing as it sort of shifts away. Cedric, your echo's a little slow on the jaw and kind of just whiffs as it kind of smoothly floats off.
Stand still, damn it.
And it is going to bring its hands in front of itself, and the crystal will fly between them, and a burst of wind will cut in a line hitting Dinah, Edma, and Zeshi. So I need wisdom saves from those 3 people.
Wisdom? Ooh.
Are you guys smart enough?
Hey, that's intelligence.
Oh, I know.
Are they wise enough?
Are you street smart?
Are you street smart enough?
Probably not. That's actually Zeshi's lowest score.
Hey, you never know. The dice can work in your favor anyway.
I mean, your lowest score is still a 14. It's still above average.
She gets an 18. Actually did roll good.
Oh, aren't you lucky? 16.
16?
Nope, not gonna work. Nada. Gonna have to go back to Hobbis Lobbis for that.
Albus, Lobus. Yeah, I fucking love that place.
Yeah, I like stealing from there.
Okay.
You talking about Hobby Lobby?
Yep. Because they're hyper Christians and homophobes.
Fuck that.
Yeah, they're not great.
I usually just go to Michael's.
Yeah,
I
I
can
usually
only-
go to Michael's, but Hobby Lobby has stuff that
Don't talk about my dad
Michael's
like that.
doesn't have.
I
Not your
I know.
dad, not Michael Steven Schultz.
I'm aware.
Yeah, your dad don't got the good
miss
stuff.
AC Moore.
Are they not around anymore?
No.
What, Michael's?
No, AC Moore.
Oh yeah, no, AC Moore died. They
Yeah.
used to they were like a minor Hobby Lobby. They had a lot of good stuff, and then they just got bought out, I think.
I
by
think
Michael's.
so. Yeah, Phoebe and I were talking about it last year because it sucked because both of us went there.
But
So did my
now I
sister.
go to Hobby Lobby.
I just kind
And
of
I
stick to
get-
Michael's. It's closer.
Fun colors. I'm very excited to use this one.
Okay, so the 3 of you feel as the wind gusts out, you can notice some of that sort of chaotic static, not full on lightning, fly along the purple winds. And as it washes over you, everyone feels like a little bit of pins and needles go straight from their heads to their toes. But the effect thankfully wears off pretty quick. So
All
congratulations on your successes.
Suck.
Well, at least we avoided that. Whatever that was.
Yeah, whatever that was. Hey, maybe we'll find out next turn.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Let's hope not.
Chala! Chala! It is then going to try to knock this Kenku off its shoulder.
No.
If I had a nickel for every time...
Okay,
If I had a
Sorry,
nickel-
what, Quinn?
If I had a nickel for every time a monster tried to knock one of RJ's characters off of it, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that worm.
Yo, that's fine, Ripper.
The statue is going to be more effective than the worm. It's got a 24 to hit.
You did not expect this to kill that worm. Or you didn't not expect
Oh, no.
Archer to kill that worm.
Not like that.
Yeah, I think he was like killing it's a possibility, but it probably won't happen, but it could happen. He didn't think that was going to happen.
No
Spider
weird
Ripper did not like that worm.
Add on the bonus. All right, that is going to be 11 bludgeoning damage, so reduced to 5.
Reduced to 5. Barbarian.
Barbarian.
And yeah, Davi, make me a strength save.
Okay. Nat fucking 20.
What's with all the 20s tonight? Throw some of those
know,
my
man.
way.
I don't know, yeah. If somebody could send Quinn one, that'd be nice.
I'm dying over here.
Hey, Ethan, maybe you should do that.
Yeah, so let me see if I can just... Let me see if I can
You
posit
get
a few of
special
those.
advantage. You get to roll 2 die, but the 1 dice, you get to just make it fun.
Alright, so... Davi, you teeter on this thing's shoulder from the hit, but you kind of manage to spin yourself around and stumble back onto its shoulder. So you are still atop it. Then it is Cedric's turn.
Fun. Let's see if I can be more effective this time. I have one trick and one trick only. My dupes going closer to it. I'm making sure to stay within 30 feet of my duplicate, so it don't go away. It's going to take a swing.
Go for it.
It's going to miss. Moving on. It's a 13.
Your duplicate has separation anxiety. You have to be within 35 feet of it, or else it's going to cry.
Good lord.
I'll start rolling all of these dice and see if any of them will cooperate. Oh, sure.
If the whole pile is
Oh,
poison.
yeah. Oh, now all of you roll above 10. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Know the pain, my guy. I know the pain.
Left.
Discord didn't pick anything up, but that face was kind of priceless. Alright,
Okay.
alright,
That
we'll move
is-
to...
8 rolls in a row on different dice, all above 10.
That's gonna be a solid yikes from me.
My condolences to you, my friend. I'm gonna leave Quinlan to stew, unfortunately. I have to move on. Take
Yep.
Dinah's turn.
Go on.
Let's see. Her lay on hands pool is empty. How's everyone looking on health? I think mostly okay, right?
I'm at
Most of them.
I'm at 18, but again, I'm a barbarian, so
I'm at 26.
I think I'll be all right.
I'm also at 26.
I think I have 20 out of 28, so I'm a little grazed.
Yeah, I'm fine. I've only had like 4 hit points removed, so.
I'm probably the most damaged, honestly.
Who?
I said I'm probably the most damaged.
Well, if any of you need hit points,
I'm doing
hit
alright.
me up. What are you doing, crackhead? Don't fight. Don't fight the vacuum.
Fight the vacuum.
Lola. All right, she is in crackhead mode. She's literally bouncing off the walls. Psst, psst. Come here. Come here. Yeah, you. Come here. Why? What the fuck?
But she can't reach that. Phoebe, real quick, which healing spell were you prepping again?
Cure wounds.
Oh yeah, that's a
Oh,
touch spell, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah,
It
cure wounds
is.
is touch. Healing words then range
Whichever
action.
one. Healing
sh-
word. Okay.
I mean, she was more than close enough to Edma
Right.
for the last one, so that's no problem.
Yeah, the trade
Yeah, I'm just gonna let her swap that.
Just do healing word since I moved.
Yeah.
I was gonna move.
Okay, given that, so that's concentration. Yeah, she's.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Yeah, she's going to head over to Edma, and she's going to
Heal them up.
What are those?
give you a little old tap. Let's see here.
Edmund gets more healing.
Plus the modifier. Edma, you'll be regaining 9 hit points. And that is her action, so... she's just going to walk up into melee with this thing and end her turn. Davi, over to you.
Davi time. Alright. I'm gonna keep hitting this thing in the face.
Lola.
Go for it.
Barbarians have one trick, and it's pretty good.
Your face will be David!
Oh no! Your face! It's broken!
That is 18 plus 5.
Bro, you need to send some of that over to Quinn.
Help.
Alright.
Alright, I'll be in a minute. Quinn!
Lick my dice. Not really.
That is a 13 damage, and then I'm going to
Hold
try and zippy zap.
Do not drink
On
the
save
pink
one
water.
up. That's a mod 19.
You really don't want to get zapped too good.
No, he ain't having that.
3 reduced to
1.
1. So there's
3 reduced to 1.
Damage is damage.
So 14 in total.
Yep. And that is my turn.
All right. Edma.
How's it looking?
It has
Like a
a
rock.
lot of breaks, a lot of cuts in it from the various hits.
We're chipping.
It looks like it can keep going.
Swing.
Swing.
for it.
Bada.
17.
That hits. Give me some damage.
11.
It's gotta take that.
Can I follow that with? No, I was gonna ask if I could swing with my hands for a follow-up attack, but I don't think I can. No. How does two-weapon fighting work? I have to have two weapons.
You have to
Yes.
have 2-weapon fighting.
Does my fist
So you
count
have-
as a second weapon?
Well, is your weapon two-handed or is it one-handed?
It's one-handed.
Then, no, I think it has to be a light weapon in your offhand.
Alright.
I think they both have to be light weapons.
Then, yeah, that's the end of my turn then.
Fair enough. Clem.
Yo,
What's up?
what's up?
What is up?
Again already? Jesus, fucking going fast.
Cats be like.
Fuck it, I'll try conking this thing in the head with my boomerang.
Go for it.
Boomerang.
Boomerang.
You're trying to heal everybody all the time. Need to get a
All
17
these
or
kids in
higher.
Boston say don't know what I did to help them. Boomerang.
Well, I got exactly a 17.
So that hits. Give me some damage.
Win modified. Not gonna be
But
much.
his son does.
Damage is
Boomy.
damage.
Damage is damage.
Oh, hey, that's a whole 4.
All right.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Bludgeoning? Yes, bludgeoning damage.
It
That's a lot of
takes-
damage.
It takes 7 as the boomerang bonks into the back of its head.
Yeah, that's probably the most damage
Good.
that boomerang has done. That's crazy.
That's max boomerang damage.
Fucking go.
If I rolled a 4.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Zesha, you're up.
Frostbite.
Okay. 1 Constitution saving throw coming up.
Yep.
It's going to be an 18.
And I do absolutely nothing this turn.
Lola, keep your crackhead hours to a minimum, please, ma'am.
Lola's crackhead hours are always.
Come here. No, sometimes she's sweet,
The
girl.
unfortunate thing about being at level 3 is that there's only so much you can do on your turn.
Yeah.
I swing. I end my turn.
It gives a little tenseness to the fights.
Okay.
I mean, the enemies aren't exactly overloaded with crazy abilities either.
Sure.
I
mean,
mean, yeah.
All characters are, yeah.
fairly straightforward.
You know, always room for tactics. I mean, Davi was able to latch onto this thing by jumping off the credenza.
Pardon me, I'm currently Steve Jobsing it.
Who the hell is
Yeah.
Steve Jobs?
Oh.
Zeshi, anything else?
Literally can't do anything. I don't think I have any bonus.
I got a baby. Look at my baby. I got a baby.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
Fair enough.
so, let me see the baby.
It's a wiggy,
Baby,
wiggy fur
baby,
Baby special.
baby fur, baby fur, baby fur, baby.
I need to come over and see the 3 babies.
Okay. So, in that case, it's going to be the statue's turn. And let me check something. Okay. It will once again swirl some of the clouds up around it, and lightning will start shooting out. In area of effect is Cedric's copy, his echo, Edma, Dinah, and obviously Davi. So please, dexterity saving throws.
So
from
literally
those-
everyone but me.
Does this do damage on a? Does it do half
and
damage
me.
on a successful save?
Oh, yes, it does.
Then I don't need a roll.
That's true. My apologies.
They're fine.
Everyone but you and Zeshi. Zeshi's not within this either. Oh, jeez.
I moved 5 feet back.
Also, this thing backed up to get that line. All right, Alice,
Didn't
what do
you
you
know
have?
it's National Forget About Zeshi Day?
I have
So
a 14.
14. Davi?
So she's just gonna back to the corner and sit down and be
3.
useless.
oh,
Sorry, what?
23.
Good lord, man. What are you feeding your dice?
Spite.
Children.
Smaller dice.
That's the classic move. I should have known. I should have done that the whole time. All right.
All
So
those, you know, all those little d6s you use for your like keeping track of your magic counters. I bought a bunch of those and just bet them to 1d20.
1d20
It was the
over and
edge,
over.
wasn't
Bold of Eaters who Edgelord needs the help.
it? Mm.
How do you think it got so edgy?
It ate all the other dice.
It ate all the
Let's
babies.
see.
Ate all the babies. Oh my god.
Nothing gets edgier than consuming children for life essence.
This is true.
But of course.
What do you mean I can't go further? It's just an invisible wall.
That's games, man.
anybody want gummy bears?
What kind of gummy bears? Does it got THC or CBD?
No.
You don't eat
I think
CBD.
she means normal gummy bears.
Yes, you
All
can.
Shouldn't.
What do you mean? Absolutely, it's relaxing.
Mm.
So, Edma, you and Dinah are each taking 8
Yeah.
lightning damage, and Davi, you will be taking 4 lightning damage. And
Lightning
Cedric, your
damage.
echo pops, as we discussed.
That's my thing.
Good thing you've got an infinite respawn on that boy.
Yep. It's a mild irritant.
It is a mild irritant. However, this thing is going to use its follow-up melee attack to attempt to take a swing at the thrower of the boomerang that bonked it in the side of its head, or
Do
back
you
of the
think
head.
You're getting attacked.
Oh boy.
Did you hit me with a
So
mother-
it needs to beat an 18 now,
fucking
I
boomerang?
believe. Yeah, needs.
An
Actually, hang
18.
on. Hang on.
My
I need to roll.
AC is 14, and the thing
Oh, sorry,
Dynacast
16.
only makes it a 16.
I'm sorry, I thought your AC was a 16. So she succeeds
No.
on her. Okay, Dinah succeeds on her concentration check, so it needs to beat a 16, and it does not beat a 16. So the fist flies over towards you and just slams into the railing in front of you, bending it inwards. And then retracts back and starts floating around the statue again.
Why are you trying to hit me, big guy?
And then we have Cedric.
Oh boy, let's see if I can roll good. I will resummon my copy and have it move up. And have it swing, and which die will not betray me? Let's try this one. There we go, that'll be a 23.
That will absolutely hit. Please roll some damage.
I got a hit, guys! Where's the
Holy shit.
No, that fell. Where'd it go? There it is. That's almost max damage. Let's go.
Ooh.
That is going to be a big 13 damage.
Ooh,
As the
sick,
echo
dude.
will flow out of me and just impale this thing.
Dude, your dice used bide. It's just building up over and over
Yep.
again.
Here you go.
13, so you send this pike through this, and a good chunk of the chest just crumbles right out, leaving this big hole.
Nice.
The arms are now down on the ground, like dragging across the floor. It's like only the back half of them are still lifted and moving around.
That seems like a hurt.
For Dinah's turn, she got into melee, so she's going to...
Mix it up.
Yeah, she's gonna try to take a swing. That is going to connect. All right. There's your better roll. Where was that when you needed to save? So she will roll her damage, and, okay, that's not an amazing roll, but damage is damage. She will take a sizable chunk out of this thing's side, but it is still going. It is now floating considerably closer to the ground.
Nice.
And back to Davi.
It's Dobby time. Yeah, I'm gonna keep hitting it in the face.
That's a good place to hit it.
It is traditionally a pretty good place to hit.
14 plus 5 for 19. Ooh.
So,
Oh, that is just shy of max damage.
you don't even need to roll.
Oh, okay.
There's no way you roll less than 2.
Oh, okay. Because I got an 11. I got an 11, which is well, my mod is +3, so
Look, I really thought Dinah was going to finish this thing off, but she rolled terribly.
that happens.
It happens, but yeah, there's no way you don't kill this thing. So you take one more slash into it, kind of into its face, kind of knocking the head clean. And the break from the neck coming off opens up the hole that Cedric created in the chest and just kind of forces the statue to just fall to pieces. The cloud sort of wisps away slowly, and the rest of the body just crumbles to the floor.
Oh,
And the arms just flap.
I did it! I got them! Oh, crap! Oh!
Let's see. Hey, Quinn, how many d6 is it per 10 feet?
1d6.
Is it 1 or 2?
1.
1d6.
Okay, so, hey man, it's not going to be much, but it's going to be, well, I'm sorry, you can't reduce that. It's a 1.
Alright, I will.
Davi, you will face plant and take a single point of falling damage.
Ow! Did you see that, guys? I got him good. Owie.
Very good, Dobby. You okay?
Yeah, I'm probably okay, but what hurts the most is my pride.
Understandable. I've been there.
Is it dead?
I don't know. Can you really kill a bunch of rocks?
I'm just gonna kick whatever remains there are.
Were they ever alive to begin with?
It's a fair point.
Davi, are you hurt? Come here, I'll heal you.
Oh, no, I'm okay. He's like covered in like bruises and dirt and whatnot.
Come here.
No, I'm alright. It's okay.
Davi.
Okay.
And I'll cast a Cure Wounds on him.
Seems good.
How damaged are you? What's your max and what's your current?
I'm at 13 out of 35.
Okay, I am using a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
I'm not gonna lie, I wanted Dinah to heal Davi, but he was out of reach.
Too bad. I'm doing it now for
Yeah, you are.
6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13. You get 13 hit points back.
Yummy.
Tasty.
Yum,
Delicious
yum.
Cromer.
Delicious.
So Dinah's gonna walk over to the crystal that has since like dropped and clinked off the ground and carefully pick it up. What do you all suppose we do with this?
I suppose we can
yeah.
hold on to it.
Hand it to me. Let me see if I something for this. I'm going to cast Detect Magic on it.
It is obviously magical. What would this be classified under?
It does say you can learn its school of magic, if any.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what it would be classified under. I'm gonna say it's classified under evocation magic.
Evocation. Tana, you know anything of evocation?
A bit. Fairly broad school of magic. Most people learn at least one to get them started. Is that what it's made of?
Yes.
I mean, I actually don't know how to disenchant things at the moment, do you?
I
Or
don't
maybe
either now,
Zeshi?
but
Nope.
I don't think we want to disenchant it lest this whole thing fall, like that Air Genasi said.
But if it remains intact, won't that just perpetuate the storm? That's
Maybe there's a way to weaken it so that we could slowly descend back down?
possibly.
There were ways we weakened the magical creatures in that crystal forest. We stabbed them and it would slowly leak out the magic instead of just bursting all in one go.
I feel like even if it descends slowly, it's going to cause some damage to the town below.
I was gonna say, where exactly is this in regards to the town?
And how big is it with regards to the town?
So, the wind pillar that you were told the wind pillar was originally where the temple had sat.
That's true.
At this point, if it falls straight down, it has migrated slightly north up the main street.
I don't have any kind of wind spells to try and push it back.
Push the entire temple?
Yes, I can't do it anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter, but I have a feeling that ending the storm is tied with putting this thing back down.
This is a temple to Lavi, isn't it? Or
Yes. It's just in the air now.
Right. Where do you think the main shrine is?
Probably... Well, we probably destroyed it.
If I had to guess, given how most temples are... Actually, don't you have a map?
That's true. Do I see anything on the map that looks like a main shrine or something?
So... Inner Sanctum could navigate one. There is a prayer hall on the first floor. Like a general prayer hall.
I mean, praying to, doing a prayer to Lavi is what brought us here. I suppose it's a long shot, but it's an option.
Want to do another prayer to Lavi and see if he can't help us?
In his main shrine, yeah.
Do we have dry dirt?
That I don't know. It might have to be a more impromptu type of thing. Although it's true that we didn't really get results, but when we messed up the prayer, I mean, we can look around.
Well, if it's meant to be a main prayer area to him, usually churches stock that kind of thing to make
That's
sure they
true.
always have it on hand, so maybe there's some left over.
That's true. We can also look to see if there's anything more mechanism-based as to how we could either get down or move this thing back to where it was. But there is always that as a backup option.
Yes, I would say normally people might do more intense prayers, the higher priest to the main, or the private altar that the public doesn't go to, but she kind of looks over at the statue, which is now just legs. You know, I'm not going to say it won't work, but I'm not confident in it.
Did we not find a book on proper prayer positions?
Did we?
Zeshi did when she randomly picked out a book out of that first library.
Does it not elaborate on more prayer-related things?
Zeshi, could I take a look at that?
Sure, it was a good read. Just hands it over.
Flip through, I'll try to find something on Lavi.
There is a section. It's more on sky gods in general, but
Sure.
Lavi would fall under that. The book notes that contrary to popular belief, just because a god is more local doesn't mean they can't hear a more generalized prayer. They may prefer something a little more personalized, but in times of drought or in times of newcomers, they can answer and accept more generalized prayers if the proper ritual is unknown or unavailable.
That's fair. I mean, we could go. I mean, unless anyone has any other ideas, we can head there, see if there's any dirt lying around, and just try to improvise something.
Yo, where do they get this dirt?
Sorry, was that Phoebe?
Might as well.
All right.
Got no better ideas.
Certainly can't hurt.
We'll head towards the prayer hall.
All right. You will make your way back down through the previous floors, past the blood and corpses left in the wake of them trying to stop you. The cultists, that is.
Mm-hmm.
And you will work your way back to the area where you first entered, and into the main door that the book notes as the main prayer hall, to which it is, just that. It is a fairly sized, maybe 15 feet wide hallway that ends in a semicircle. Pews lining the walls, unilluminated, simple stained glass embedded in the walls. And up front there is a podium, and in front of which is this stone sort of pillar with a metal grate over top and coals sitting in the bottom.
Alright. I mean, I'll look for dirt.
Make an investigation check, would you please?
I'll do that, even though my investigation is not great.
It's okay.
Oh, that was a good
okay.
roll. And just because I can, I'll juice that with knowledge from a past life.
Why not?
It's time to use it. Alright, so that is going to be an 18 plus 4 minus 1 for 21.
Okay.
Past life, you were Harrow and you knew where they got the dirt.
Yo, where this dirt?
Harrow's gonna have some questions for him then, because he's just gotta know. So you find that the supplies kept in a fairly ornate, though dusty chest have been mostly intact. There is seeds, there is dirt, there is a small container of water, possibly for another ritual. There's also some flint and steel sitting around.
Let's go.
Minecraft?
Remind me what the steps were. It was dirt in the bucket and then seeds?
Seeds and dirt didn't really matter in which order you put them in.
Well, do we still have the bucket?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take it out.
Davi said he picked it back up, so I assume he's been carrying it this whole time.
Davi, bucket?
Here, you can have the bucket. Don't do anything weird with it, Cedric.
I wasn't going to. What I was going to ask you is to not put any charm potion in it this time.
Oh, I didn't do that. You did that.
Just give me the bucket.
Here, take the bucket, Cedric.
I'll take the bucket. I'll fill it with dirt, put some seeds in there, and I will approach the altar, and sort of put the bucket down on it and say,
The altar? Oh, you're approaching me.
Let's see. Hello, Lavi. So I think you led us here, and thank you for that. And we managed to clear the people who were using your temple for selfish reasons. and I was wondering if you could do anything else for us. Help us put this temple back where it belongs, or in lieu of that, at least get us out of here. Anything you can do would be appreciated. Thank you.
There's a brief moment of silence. And then, despite the lack of windows in this room, you do feel a breeze sort of blow from behind you up front. And then you can all hear this very echoey, large yawn. And another gust comes up, a little stronger, and swirls around the top of the podium. And the ethereal form, mildly translucent, of this kind of fairly well built, but looking a little scrawnier, sunken in eyes, long hair, and a long cape that are both kind of blowing around. And he's just kind of sitting on top of the podium, one leg folded over the other.
Oh shit, it worked.
That's a god. That's a whole god. That is one of the gods. All right.
Do gods usually come in pieces, Clam?
You're the ones who woke me up.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, happy to help.
You were
You would
asleep?
not believe how tired you get when people forget you're around.
Oh.
I suppose that's sort of on me.
Well,
I wanted to see how they'd react to
holy shit! Hold on, then I'm
working for
going
a
to
few years.
grab the charm potion and
no.
drink
No, no.
no, Tommy, they're supposed to drink it, not you. Oh no.
Oh, God.
Dobby's going to get charmed by Lobby.
Okay, Davi, what do you do after drinking the potion?
I'm going to go up to Lavi and go, "Hi! Sorry to meet you on such an odd occasion, but, would you want to go out on a date with me?"
Davi, Ixnay on the 8th day. We're not doing that anymore.
Dobby is going to woo a
How
god.
often are you going to walk up to a god?
My friend, Gwynlyn, you have that reversed.
Oh no.
Even who drank the potion.
This is true.
Lottie's just gonna look down. Oh, hey, little guy. Sorry, I don't really go for the whole...
I'm just like seeing him in like sparkly anime husbando.
Sparkly anime, you've got the slightly heavenly music, the bright background. Everything else is kind of tunnel visioning in. Like his face lifts up so his eyes are less sunken in, he looks less tired, his chin is just so well cut.
Well, you look like really good now. I'm just gonna like look at everyone and be like, "Wow, y'all look really good too."
I think the charm potion just works on the first person you see after drinking it.
Oh,
First person you talk to, so yeah. And everyone else looks pretty normal.
Alright, so it's just Lobby. Never mind then. Alright. Wow.
Sorry, little guy. I don't go in for the whole dating mortals thing. It doesn't work out super well. I've known a few people to do it, and it doesn't work out well for the...
Oh no, it's not
mortals.
it's not like a continual thing. It's like just one time. You know.
Sorry, you're not really my speed, and I'm not on the dating scene at the moment. Anyway, as I was
Okay.
I do have to thank you for getting me out of that eternal slumber. That was less pleasant than you think it might be.
Thank you. Thank your the priests of the current religion down there. They were able to uncover that old ritual that I used.
Exactly how long have you been asleep?
What year is it?
Well,
I don't know what year is it.
I
You
speak
say
the
you list the
year.
year. Yeah, you're free to say I list the current year. Not ask you to know it.
It's current year, Lavi.
Oh. About 100 years then.
To be fair, for him, that's nothing.
True.
Alrighty then.
Yeah,
Well,
who are these priests you spoke to?
What was the temple down there for again? What god?
The temple was for Saloon.
Saloon. Saloon is the currently worshipped deity, at least around these parts.
Huh? Saloon's got a temple here now? Huh. Alright, well, fair enough, I suppose.
Well,
Ugh. Anyway.
Does he know?
so your temple's in the sky.
That too.
Yeah, I noticed. That's, I could kind of feel things going kind of wrong, and I took a little look-see around before I came here.
Yes, do you know what's
Thanks.
going on with the weather?
Yeah, like I said, I took a little look before coming here. Thank you for driving out those, I don't know, cultists, other religions. Hard to tell the difference.
I'll just kind of look at him and go, we like to call them fuckheads.
Not so much cultists as they are just swindlers.
Not even that good at that.
Not even that good at that. You were right.
Oh, call them what you want. I'm happy they're out of my temple, because I could tell they weren't exactly using it to give me anything.
I'm gonna walk over to Cedric. It's like eyes wide, just like anime drool, and just like tug on his cape.
Yes, Davi.
Cedric. Cedric, I want to be in him.
We've already had the conversation, Davi.
Considering that,
I heard that, kid.
Considering that charm potions can't make you attracted to someone you normally wouldn't be, I think we all learned something about Davi today.
Davi has a god kink. Davi has a god kink.
Oh, Clam, I don't have god kink. It's just he's so chiseled.
Yeah, you definitely
I
have a
think
god
Dobby
kink.
just might be gay.
Or at least not 100% straight. Anyway, not important right now. The weather.
I'll clear all that up. That's not supposed to be like that. I can take care of that.
Can we talk about the fact that Cedric used the weather as a conversation?
So how about this weather we're having?
About this weather we're having.
Crazy weather, isn't it?
You seen the weather today?
I mean, I guess it's not every day you get to talk to a literal god. Do you have any idea of what's going on with the mana in the world just in general? It's getting chaotic all over the place.
Well, I'm a little tired, so I'd say my senses are a touch off, but whatever I'm feeling, at least in this moment, this doesn't feel like anything that should be happening. Let's see. I think someone's messing with the balance. This is on purpose.
I'm not sure if the cultists that were in here are taking advantage of that fact, or if they're
Yes.
at the root of the matter.
It seems like we've seen, it seems like they're just taking advantage of it, which means there might be a third party actually causing it. That's troubling. That said, well, with the whole sleeping and you being out of commission for so long, I mean, if you're able to take care of the weather, I'm sure we go down there, we tell the townsfolk that you saved them from all this. Maybe we get the temple back up and running. Get some your religion back up off the ground.
That'd be nice. Still, I've got to make sure to give them some proper rain this time. That drought experiment was a bad idea. Live and learn.
True.
Before you all go, I don't think I can properly thank you with just some words. You all got something you carry with you all the time? Or at least one of you does?
Dobby's gonna hold up the glass master.
Oh no.
I would receive your most humble affection.
I recommend it not be a weapon. Weapons are replaceable.
Oh! I'm gonna reach into my pack.
Oh no.
Oh, it's Stickford.
Oh no!
Are you all okay with that? Would anyone else?
Honestly,
I think I've got energy for one thing right now.
honestly, I think the bigger question is whether or not your power is great enough to infuse anything in that thing.
I beg your pardon?
I don't know what's up with it, but I have questions about how that thing works. Just don't worry about it. Do your thing.
I have so many questions about that thing.
Any contentions? Is there anyone who'd like to volunteer another object?
I don't
pull my
know of
sword
anything
out.
that I
He
am.
said not a weapon.
Not
He just said
weapon.
no weapons.
I don't have
What do
anything
I-
that interesting.
Hold on, I have to actually check my inventory. Let me look in my bag.
It's got like a normal necklace, some boots you always wear. a
Oh,
tunic
this is
even.
my shield.
I mean, there's my clothes, I suppose.
I'm just gonna.
I
take
have
my
nothing
shield and hand it
special.
to him. Will this work?
I have my earring, but that's my focus.
Not a weapon.
It's not a weapon. I'd recommend something that's on your person at all times. What about the tunic you've got on over your armor?
Oh.
Honestly, enchanting stickboat would be more interesting than a shirt.
I'm honestly kind of feel like that would be the most funny.
I'll
I
enchant
literally
the-
have nothing.
Look, I'll bless the doll if you all want, but
There's
these
no
things
getting
don't really
rid-
work if you're not in direct contact with them. So unless he's holding that thing 24/7,
There's no getting rid of it.
I do mean direct contact. A bag interrupts it.
I can
Do you
hold.
want to just enchant my chainmail and it's just gonna start?
I mean, I can
taking her
keep
on-
Stickford on me. I can just have him. I can put him up front out of my bag.
Barbarians don't wear
And
armor
I get
typically.
damage.
Yep.
If you want to do that, listen. I'm just telling you how these things work so you're not disappointed. I can do her armor, I can do your stick doll, I could do someone else's clothes, I could do...
Well, I don't know if you
That-
noticed, I don't wear much clothing.
I suppose
You
there's
got
my
that-
chainmail as well.
You got that flower headband on.
I mean, what sort of enchantment are we talking about? If you don't mind me asking.
That's an enchantment in
Well, that's a...
itself.
more of a... I guess you all would call it a blessing. Not so easily disenchanted. Oh god. My apologies, it has been so
bless-
long.
Stickford.
100 years will put such a weight on your eyes.
That's
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
You know, that's fair. I have no objections to Stickford there, unless anyone else wants their armor enchanted or.
I mean, the
blessed.
flower crown thing is just it's druid craft. It's literally just making flowers bloom in her hair. So if you want to enchant an enchantment,
And again, the only thing that
Yeah.
she says she has on her all the time is her focus, which is her earring.
That's why I kind of want to know what the blessing does, so that can have a better idea of who should have it.
That's fair. I was thinking of a little blessing so that you always have a little air cushion under you in case you fall from too high.
Davi,
Stickford.
give it to Davi. Give it to Davi.
All right, if
He's
you
the
all
one-
say so.
He's the one that falls from high places all the time.
That's fair. Stickbird learned feather.
All right. All right, he holds out his
Do you
hand.
want Stickbird to forget time stops so that he can learn Featherfall?
Come on, buddy. Let's see the doll.
Alright, I will dreamily hand it to him.
He'll take it. And as he just sort of like starts waving his hands around it and energy just starts flowing from his hands into Stickbird. By the way, this doesn't make you invincible. You fall off like a 200-foot cliff, you're still gonna feel it, it just won't be as bad. But on off a small rooftop, you'll be fine. You won't feel a thing.
Yeah, definitely a Davi thing.
Alright. And there's just like a little burst of air that comes from Stickbird, and it just sort of floats back down to you at Lavi's motion. RJ, go ahead and mark that Stickbird has Lavi's blessing, which, as long as it is in direct contact with someone, that person will not suffer fall damage up to a maximum of 30 feet.
I mean, it feels kind of fitting that Davi should have Lavi's blessing. That feels right.
Yeah. Nothing to do with the name similarity or anything.
If you don't mind me asking as well, I mean, if anyone knows obscure rumors, it's probably, a god, even if they're 100 years out of date. But I don't suppose you heard anything about where a particular type of legendary magic item might be found, a belt of storm giant strength, specifically.
Well, if you take it with a grain of salt, since my knowledge is from 100 of your years ago. Yeah. I knew a storm giant who had 2 of the damn things. He wanted a 3rd. I don't know if he ended up getting it or not. Oh. He also lived in the clouds. I believe he was... Ooh. Where did he live? Out west, I think. What was his name? Hang on, it'll come to me. It'll come to me.
Listen, fucking Yardu.
I honestly thought Cedric was going to ask him about himself.
This seems more Sky God's purview.
True.
What was it? He tried to fight me once when he was visiting.
Did it start with a Y?
No, it started with I want to say a G, maybe? A K? Ooh, it has taken a while to boot up, jeez. I haven't had to sleep that bad in a while.
Well, not Yardu. He said G or K.
Oh, so that was it.
What was it?
Good
What?
lord, Keranos.
Keranos.
Old Keranos, oh god, he was a pain in the ass. Anytime he visited, he wanted to usurp me, and I had to keep telling him, I'm just the local sky god, right? And then I had to sit his ass down.
Hey, Davi, you would know. How long do giants live for?
I probably would know that, but I as a player do not.
I believe storm giants live at least a couple hundred years.
That sounds right.
So either he's still alive and he has more than he needs, or he's dead and we can
Take his
potentially
stuff.
find one on his dead body.
We're gonna take his belt.
We have a lead, Davi.
Why was that a Vimo's voice?
We're gonna take his belt.
Well,
Because Davi met Vimos, and Vimos said we're gonna take his belt.
Oh no.
look at that, Davi. We got our first real lead.
Nah. God.
Hey, if
Wasn't
you want to
sure.
see if you can get one of his belts, by all means. I
Well, I
don't know if he'll
thought-
give it to you, but...
I don't need all of his belts, just one. Hey,
Ugh.
maybe if we get the other ones, we could give one to Cedric or Clem. Clem could lift trees or something.
I don't need to do that, nor do I really want to.
Oh, we could give one to Zeshi. She would do something fun with it.
Damn right I would. So she's just internally cheering that someone finally remembered her.
Oh. Hey, if you think you can get it, but like I said, he was trying to get a 3rd, so I don't think he's going to be eager to give one up.
Oh,
Maybe he
do him a
softened.
favor or two.
Yeah, a favor or two. Maybe he softened up. I don't know.
That of maybe a friendly wrestling with Davi will loosen him up.
I'll
Make him friendly
wrestle
to
the
us?
shit out of him.
Not unless you ascend to godhood, kid. Literally, the only people he ever wanted to fight were gods.
Well, Davi is a good god.
Don't
You're not a
even,
god.
buddy. There's so many people who aren't gods, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. He was just a picky asshole who wanted to always punch up. At least that's how he was 100 years ago.
Oh,
He may have softened with age. You never know.
Yeah, maybe not. Some people are busy. Any hoozles. Why don't I get you guys back down to street level and get you on your merry way?
sounds good. You've been well, wonderful help.
Oh, I should be saying that to you. If you hadn't come along, those guys would still be using my temple for some kind of other operation. And they even broke that nice statue the people made for me. That took
Speaking
a
of the
month.
statue,
No, that's
do you have
tough.
any idea what this crystal does?
Yes,
I'm holding up the big crystal.
they do. Yes, that's truly terrible of them to knock down your statue like that. All of them.
I know it was you guys, but you know, when a statue tries to kill you, you fight. You defend yourselves.
Of course.
I'm just saying it's a shame that had to happen. Yeah, let me see that crystal. I wasn't there before. Oh! I think this is powering the storm right now. Okay, I'm gonna need this if I'm gonna turn this all off.
Yeah, you hold on to that. Sorry, I was a little enamored with you being a god and all. That's kind of interesting.
Is it? You guys should meet some of the bigger ones, like there's Helm. I once met a guy. Umberly. Oh, she wasn't nice.
Paylor.
Baylor, yeah, I met Baylor once. Didn't pay me much mind, but that's alright, I didn't pay him much mind.
Maybe if they've got something to do with vengeance, I'll be interested in talking, but otherwise, gods don't interest me.
Hey, we don't have to. Anyway, sorry about the delay, Never sleep for 100 years, guys. It's not good for you.
Keep that in mind.
Let's see
I
here.
won't do that.
And he'll start channeling some energy out of the crystal, like pulling it out. And you'll all feel a little like rumble under your feet. And you'll all feel a bit lighter as you can feel the temple start to descend.
Oh, that's an uneasy feeling.
Ooh.
No worries, you're in good hands.
I believe it.
And you'll feel this feeling for about a solid 2 minutes.
Sounds good.
And
It's raining temple.
and you'll finally feel like just a solid, like when an elevator just hard stops to a ground, and you'll hear a lot of earth connecting outside.
Oh, that's a nauseating sensation.
There we go. And at the end of this, as he's pulling the last energy out, the crystal just cracks and shatters into dust. And he just
Okay.
sort of blows it away. All right. Well, glad to have that taken care of.
Us as well, us as well.
All right. Well, if you like, I can answer some more questions while I'm here, or if you guys want to be on your way, you're back down to Earth.
I mean, I'm mostly fine on my questions. Does anyone else have anything they want to ask?
No.
Nope.
Particularly.
Lavi, could I ask you a question?
You sure can.
How's Yarkov doing?
Who?
He's my dad.
Storm Giant. Lives on Dragon's Moon.
Oh, sorry, buddy. As a I'm more of a localized god, so I haven't gotten to meet in every storm giant there is.
Oh, could you possibly do some sky thingy to let him know that I'm alright?
Yeah, I think I could pull that off. Where is he?
Oh, he's on Dragon's Maw. Way over.
No kidding. Is that who's up there?
Yeah.
I always heard somebody was living up there, but I never saw anyone. I never heard of anyone coming down. I guess I wasn't paying enough attention. Yeah, you said your name was Davi, right?
Yes.
Alright, little guy, I can send him a message.
Oh, thank you.
I can't promise he'll understand because he doesn't know me, but yeah, I'll send it anyway.
God, he's so dreamy.
That's
Oh, I'm sure you little heroes have other nasty stuff you need to work out or personal things to attend to, so I will bid you a fond farewell and thank you again.
Thank
Come visit
you.
the temple
Likewise.
anytime. And his ethereal form will just sort of dissipate into a gust that blows past you all out the door behind you. Which, as it flings open, this very familiar wolf comes bounding inwards
Lucky!
and just starts bouncing between the five of you.
you.
That one
Good
far better than I
boy.
expected.
I'm just giving him all the big, like, scritches.
He's got his paws up onto your shoulders while you're doing that, Clem, and he's licking
Good.
your face relentlessly.
Good. I'm glad.
So, how would you all like to proceed?
Well, we should probably go tell the other church about.
Oh
You
yes, and absolutely let them know. Davi fixed the weather, or Lavi fixed the weather situation, and they should have. Sorry, your
Yes,
name's
tell them
Ryan.
the Birdman did it.
Should let them know. He'll probably appreciate if people follow his rituals and not let him go back to sleep for another 100 years.
That's probably a good idea.
unfortunate.
So yeah, we'll make our way to the other church to be like, hey, so maybe.
Well, as you walk outside, there is quite a crowd of people gathered in town square, kind
there
of staring
would
at
be.
the temple.
That's
Oh
understandable.
Jesus. Well, okay.
A lot of them are staring in awe, others are whispering amongst themselves, kind of excitedly, others just look utterly baffled.
Hey guys, Lavi's back.
We solved your problem.
We woke him up and he fixed everything.
Anybody?
Everyone just kind of looks to each other and is like, And after a couple of moments, there is quite a bit of cheering that happens.
There we go.
After the initial confusion dies down.
So yeah, let's not forget Lavi's rituals of worship this anymore. Hey, maybe. Seems like he was asleep for 100 years. Couldn't really do anything. Don't worry, we'll talk to the holy people about it.
Confusion, but you can hear the faint sounds of one of the elder cadisters kind of explaining things to the people around them. As most of these guys, it looks like a little bit you're talking Sylvan to them.
Oh yeah, I
They're like, who?
yep. Oh.
I totally get it.
And with the crowd gathered, making her way, kind of stumbly through, is the mayor. Still looking like she has not slept a wink since you last saw her.
Well, howdy.
Sky's fixed.
I noticed. I came
Bobby's
out
back.
here to... Is he?
Yeah, he's just about as tired as you are.
A sort of gesture to the temple.
But for the opposite reason, he overslept by about 100 years.
It's probably like a week for a god. That's interesting. I came out to thank you all. You've certainly done us, God, a great service. Certainly
I bet
saved
you
us
take a nap.
a lot of headache. And I'd like to... Oh, God, I'd like to formally reward you for your efforts with the, I think I left it at my desk.
Left what?
I scrounged up some gold for you guys. I didn't know what to get you specifically, so I figured you adventuring types often need money.
Money's a good idea. We could use some funds.
Always.
To actually, you know.
At least those of us who care about money. Looking at Edna.
Edna just pulls out a cigarette and lights another.
I can try to get you something else if you like. I just didn't know what to get you guys, and I.
Oh,
No, money's
appreciated.
fine.
It's much appreciated.
And I don't know where you're going or if you're going quickly, but if you'd like, tonight's stay at the tavern and the dinner that comes with it will be on the house. But if you need to get going, we understand. We can hold that for the next time you're passing through.
Well, we're nowhere in a rush, I don't think. I think one more night of relaxing and licking our wounds would be fine.
Couldn't hurt.
Wonderful.
Oh, really?
Well, if there's anything else I can do for you, I can't make promises, but feel free to give a holler.
Ah!
Huh?
No, never mind.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. I'm gonna go get that reward.
Good idea,
Where
we'll go
you
wait at the
are.
tavern.
Okay, the tavern. Sounds good, sounds good. Sorry about that, I could have sworn I grabbed it.
First time taking Davi to the bakery to help clear his system of the charm potion he drank. Davi, do you want more cookies?
Oh, cookies.
And cakes and maybe try some parfait?
Yeah, does Davi want more cookies? Do cows fly, Clem?
So I actually
In your world,
noticed.
they do, Davi. In your
I actually
world, they
noticed
do.
looking through Clem's stuff. Her feature, Wanderer, means I have an excellent memory for maps and geography, and I can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around me. And considering that we've been walking around town a whole lot, I'm assuming we would have passed at least one or two bakeries.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna head to the closest one,
Alright.
taking Davi along with me.
Alright, are the rest of you following? Would you like to go somewhere else for your
I'll head to the
relaxation? Off to the tavern, Zeshi?
I'll head to the bakery too.
Okay. RJ, when Alex gets back, could you ask them where they would want to go?
Gotcha.
Thank you. And Dinah's gonna go with Cedric to the tavern, I think.
Okie dokie.
So, Clem, you lead Davi and Zeshi over to the bakery, not too far from the tea house, only a few places down. It is a similarly quaint, small building, but with a lot more potent aromas. The teas kind of had a light aroma, but the sweets have a very heavy aroma as you open the door.
So would you like to try parfait first, Davi?
Davi wants both.
Cookies and parfait?
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll get cookies to go. I think you should try the
I'm
parfait
going
now.
to the tavern.
Okay, thank you very much. Sure. And
So-
the elf behind the counter just looks down. Looks at you and Zeshi, and then hearing the little ticking, kind of glances down over the counter at Davi. Hi. What can I get for you guys?
Parfait for the little one and some cookies to go.
Sure,
Suppose-
sure.
Go to the window, Davi. They'll have a selection for you. You can pick whatever you want.
Oh yeah, we have a few kinds of cookies. Take your pick. What kind of fruit on the parfait?
What kind of fruit do you like? Strawberries? Blueberries?
Not sure. Can't really get fruit up on the mountain.
Let's do strawberries. That's a good.
Anything else you guys want?
I'll have one too. Why not?
Right. He'll look over at Zeshi. Anything for you, miss?
Yeah, I'll take a parfait. I'll take a blueberry one.
Sure, sure. Got plenty of those. Actually, we have plenty of everything. Alright! Give us just a minute, and, just let us know, us. It's just me right now, but let me know when your friend decides what kind of cookies. As he goes back to prepare the parfaits, Davi, you can see in the window labels and examples in the window of standard chocolate chip, a sort of peanut-based cookie, one that has black frosting and white frosting on top of it. You can see chocolate cookies with chocolate chips in them, and a I literally blanked on the kind. I had it in my head.
Snickerdoodle?
No, it wasn't Snickerdoodle.
Sugar?
Something a little more exotic.
He already did a peanut butter one.
Okay.
Why am I blanking so hard? One with a raspberry jam on top of it.
I guess I'll go for the double chocolate ones.
All right. How many will you guys be ordering?
That's entirely up to him.
Enough to fill the bag.
The bag currently has an orb in it.
It's fine. I'll get another bag. I'll ask for a cookie. Yeah, no, they're gonna put the cookies in another cookie bag. Fine. They've got cookie bags.
Yeah. You just can't put it in your current one.
Full bag it is. All right. He will have those fairly quickly for you. Davi, he'll pass you the bag over the counter. And he will set the 3 parfaits up on the counter with spoons. All right, if you want a drink or anything, just let me know.
Oh, good, thank you. I'll give him payment.
Oh,
Whatever that is.
no, please. Word travels fast. You guys got rid of that damn cloud up there, right?
Oh, that was really quick. Like, really quick. Yes. What the hell is rumors in this town?
Huh, please. You underestimate. This is the first time people have been comfortable outside for the last couple weeks. People have been running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
Oh, well, that's valid.
Also, I mean, it kind of had to be you because everyone was talking about this group. You 3 matched 3 of the descriptions that had gone up the pillar. Not too many other people have done that, so it was either you guys or...
More cultists.
How many people? Like 6 or 7?
It was spinal turkey.
All right. And while you
So
guys...
what's Davi's first impressions of strawberry parfait?
Eat up, bitch. Oh.
He'll do a spoonful, and then he'll just immediately stuff his beak in it and just...
All right.
Yeah, well.
Edva and Cedric, anything specific you guys want at the tavern, or just sit down and relax with a drink?
I'm just chilling.
Sure, I'll sit down and have a drink.
Anything in particular? The bartender will ask you.
Hottest thing you got? We just brought that temple down.
Yep. I figured that was you guys. Apt description.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know if I can get drunk, so sure, strongest thing you have.
Let's find out, my friend. What was that?
Clear or dark liquor?
Dark for me, thank you.
Be a dark as well.
You got it. Give me just a second to get the bottle. And he'll walk over. He'll reach up, move a bottle aside, pull a key out from a necklace he's got, unlock a metal box, and pull one of what looks like maybe 4 other bottles in, and then close the thing again. Alright, and he'll set a mug in front of each of you. Quite the gift you've given us. Don't think we can really ever thank you enough. You guys must be tired.
Hey.
Well, take it slow or fast. I don't care. Just please don't throw up or start fights, okay?
Not even gonna respond, just... no harm in that.
Con save. If you're knocking high shelf stuff back quick.
Yep. That is a mod 20.
Hey, you somehow managed to stay in your seat, but you are feeling the effects right away.
I'm gonna slap Cedric on the back. Alright, now you.
Well, here goes.
Cedric, give me a constitution save. Let's see what happens.
That's gonna be a 16.
16.
I have advantage on saves against disease and being poisoned. Would this qualify?
Being drunk qualifies being poisoned?
Yes.
For the purposes of the condition?
I suppose so, yeah. I suppose
Alcohol
for the
is a
purposes of the
poison.
mechanics. Yeah, so yeah, go ahead, roll advantage.
Yep. We're sticking with the 16.
Okay. Cedric, you're kind of feeling like you're having an out-of-body experience and not the kind you get when you summon your echo. And part of the room looks like it's spinning.
Apparently that part still works.
You did just chug a good 8 ounces of overproof bourbon, so yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's gonna do that to you.
Bruh.
If you guys wanted to do that, I would have started you on a lower proof.
Another.
He's gonna
I'll
look at you, Edma. Is your friend okay?
I just didn't know if my liver still worked. I'm kind of dead, see?
Edna's gonna
Oh my
pull him
gosh.
in. Yeah, that liquor does have you very dead. Now, I'll take his and mine, please.
Okay. It's just
This heart doesn't work
be careful.
right, but the liver does.
I pulled my headphones out.
What?
2 more.
All right. Could you give me a con save at disadvantage off this double?
Oh, right, that's an 8.
Okay.
Oh.
It
So,
was a 3 and a 5, but I get +5.
Edma, that's too
Ed-
much.
Edma, you down the first one. You're feeling okay. Not too bad. You down the second. You are on the floor. The room is spinning at 20 miles an hour.
I tried.
Everything's starting to tunnel. You can't feel your toes.
That's quite unfortunate.
No, it's not. We're fine. I'm like the temple. I'm down now. It's okay.
Took me a moment.
This is what we
Good
needed.
line. That's a good line.
Oh,
That was a very good one.
No, that was a very good line. Alice, I'd like to give you a point of inspiration for a very clever line. That's very good. That
like the temple.
is delightful.
It's good.
You got this.
It's
Mr.
good.
Barman, can another, please?
Another?
I don't know.
Put more drink where the face hole go.
Maybe I got
Funny
angriest
bird in
glass
mind
of tap
said
water.
thing. Give me thing in mouth hole.
Yeah. Just give me a second. I'll get you another drink. And Dinah, who
Water?
has been sitting next to you two, just looks over.
Oh
Water.
shit! You
Water,
keep
thank
scaring
you.
me.
How do I?
I always forget you're there. Oh shit!
Fair enough, I suppose.
Cedric, have you seen our stealthy friend here?
Are you two okay?
No.
I know she's not.
Fine. I'm just. I didn't know if that would work anymore, so.
Okay, I am watching over you two for the rest of the evening.
You don't need to watch over me. You can't. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna try to stand up.
So Edna, you sit up, everything goes vertigo, and you just end up on your side.
This is exactly what I wanted.
I am very glad you two are having fun, but yes, I am going to be watching over you just to make sure you don't hurt yourselves. Oh, helm bless your souls. You're nice people, but dear God. And we are going to end the session on those two getting drunk.
Alright.
Of all things.
Valid.
That's valid.
Funny
Very
bird, man.
Alright, so that'll wrap this, and that will wrap level 3. So welcome to level 4.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Ooh. That finally happened.
Go to builder.
level 4.
Might as well do this
Level
now.
4! What do I get?
I think I just get a feat.
Feats are rad.
Or an ASI. Yeah. Well, I'll futz with that later.
Oh, I get an
Ability
ASI.
score improvement or a feat. What kind of feat can I choose from?
I mean,
Feet.
look at the
Toes,
feet list.
5 toes, 4 toes.
Uh-oh.
These don't got toes at all.
Let's all get Sentinel.
Make Ethan's life living hell.
Listen, if you guys want me to balance encounters for multi-sentinel, I hope melee doesn't want to be within melee most of the time.
Nope, I'm taking fighting initiate with unarmed fighting.
Ah, yes, so you
I
can
got my dual wielder.
Yep.
I'll figure out what I want to pick later. So next week, are we still doing this, or
You
are
all
we?
solved the storm. Very nice.
Are we? Is next week more Terra Chaotica, or are we pivoting to B team, or is there any more to this arc you want to get through?
Well, you got through the temple boss. You got it back down. I will leave that one up to you guys. We could go like one more session of wrap up in the city, or if you guys prefer to move to B team.
I could go either way. RJ did have an interesting observation about the timing, how the timing would work out.
Right, if we do another session of this, not to be like haha funny, but we would literally resume my campaign on my birthday.
It's kind of
So you
fun.
mean the week after next?
Yeah. So if we did one
the
more,
week after, if we did
So-
one more of Terra Chaotica.
Funny thing about that.
oh,
Yeah.
I would. This leads nicely in because I wanted to mention tonight. The following week, the 5th, my family's going on vacation to St. Croix, hopefully. So I'm going to be out of the country. I might be able to
hold on,
patch
I'm just
in
gonna end the stream.
on Discord.
I'm just gonna end the stream.
Oh, I thought you
How
had done
about
that.
you